Hello everybody, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. I am doing more Mario Maker again because of yesterday's thing. But I'm probably not going to do viewer levels right away though. But if people want to do viewer levels, I'll still do it. Where is Candonodian? I have no idea where, what, or who, when, where. But hello everybody, hopefully y'all having a good day. Today is mostly going to be finishing up a level that I'm making, which is not this one because for some reason it loaded the title screen level instead. But that's essentially what it is. We're gonna be doing that. And then maybe some viewer levels afterwards because maintenance yesterday. I mean, I guess I got to play more Wagon World. Finally, an excuse to play a world, the Super World levels I'm downloading. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hello there, Vince4. It is Wednesday, not Tuesday, yes. Julie, hopefully you're doing well. And Joyd, hopefully you're doing well as well. Thank you all for coming so early to the stream. It's Wednesday, so not a typical Mario Maker stream, but I still wanted to do my creative stuff, so I'm gonna be finishing my stage building. Viewers level. No, it's viewer levels. Slever? Slevel. Like a slever, but a lever, but like a knot because it's a level, and I don't know. I'm gonna go straight into the making part. But first I have to get out of this thing. Ew. Oh, hey, notifications. I also have to watch my voice also thinking about it because my throat's been hurting today, so I should probably not talk as much as I have been, or maybe be quieter. I've been using that a bit as an excuse at work as well. Hang on a second. Yeah, my throat is actually hurting quite a bit now after I started the stream. I don't know why. When I ate food, it was all fine. I'll probably just end up drinking a lot more water than usual in order to get it all good, so no need to worry too much. Where did I save the stage again? Does anyone know where I saved it again? Oh, it's right there. I called it that, because why not? So as a setup of where we were again, we have my intro, which I'm thinking of getting rid of. Honestly, due to the fact that I don't even think we really need it. We need essentially like a sort of intro where everyone goes through and then it does something. Like that's gonna happen no matter what. And then two paths essentially open up based on what it is that everyone goes into. But like, there's no reason for the intro to be how it is, thinking about it. Why would I need the intro to exist if they're all gonna lead to the same area, which leads to one of two doors? That leads to the climbing section. Good thing that one starts up so fast there, so I can do that. Haha. Though I will admit, I feel like this should go a little bit slower here, so... Yeah, it's set the time so that whatever you start up first, that's how it's gonna be. So I want to make sure it goes slow enough that when that falls there, it takes a little bit for it to even reach here still, so everyone can prepare and get ready to go. Boom! That caused more problems than I thought it would. I mean, probably not, I could just do this. Right? Yeah, I think this is working. I think this will work. Very surprised how the bomb blew up when it did. Alright, let's try going through the door and see how that works again. But yeah, essentially today's gonna be touch-ups and viewer levels. That's how today's... That's the plans for today's anyways. We need to test it with the one mushroom. Eventually I'll need to test it with the two mushrooms. But yeah, it blows it up and boom, there's a mushroom. Easy solution for the single player path. If you go the multiplayer path, then boom, other stuff. Now, I still need to copy this over first off, so let's actually start by actually finishing up the level itself. But afterwards, and only afterwards, then we'll do that. Then we'll do what we're supposed to be doing. So, if I'm to do this right, I'll need to start by moving all this stuff around so it flips properly. So you get over here because I'm gonna pick it up in a bit. Actually, I could do you. Naked pipe! The pipe has become temporarily naked as I try and fix everything that's going on here. Please avert your gazes. I will fix the pipe momentarily, do not worry. Poor naked pipe. Alright. And you have to go on the other side of this no matter what. So you go like... boop. I think. There. There we go. Who built more levels? The dungeon is finished. And now let's create another. Is a small puzzle level. You can play 2 times because there's what? Oh. Oh, you mean your level. Do you say a lot? Maybe. Not really. I can say it a lot if I feel like it. Eh. Eh. Yeah. Not usually, though. It is just a trope, though. But there are some funny things that come out of those tropes. For example, one person, when my brothers were, like, doing a competition, because they did gymnastics a long time ago. They don't exactly do it now, though my brother kind of does something akin to it as, like, a sometimes job. One person thought that, like, all Canadians were Eskimos and they all lived in like, igloos for some reason. And it was pretty funny. So it's amazing how some people think of certain things. But there can be some funny things how the stereotypes affect people. No, you meant the Canadian version? That sounds like A. Eh? A. I don't know, actually. You're gonna watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie soon? Hopefully you enjoy it. I've heard it's a pretty good film for, like, watching. I've been interested in watching it myself now for a bit, but obviously I don't really feel comfortable going to those type of things alone. Ever. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I would go to the film if I did have others to go with, though. But no one I know is really as into watching, like, video game-based films as I am. Though my parents did say that they were interested in it when they saw it was a thing, for some reason. Which actually surprised me, because I didn't think they'd be that interested in it. So, if they are actually going to watch it one day, I may actually watch it when they do. Otherwise, probably whenever it comes out, like, outside of that sort of thing. Like, if it comes out on, like, DVD, when it comes out on DVD. I don't know why I'm questioning about it, when, or if. It's a when. It's a when case. When it comes on DVD, I'm probably gonna get it, or watch it then. Just because it seems like the best time to do so. And also, I'm probably gonna get spoiled as a result because of that, because I know a lot of people have already been posting a lot of spoiler-based stuff on it. Which bothers me, but it's like, well, that's my fault for not watching the film beforehand. I need to also rest my voice still, too, though. Why am I still talking? Who told me talking today was a good idea? Definitely wasn't myself. Definitely was not myself. Alright. Let's get you over here now. Alright. Shall we? Boop. Whew. Yeah, I'm having some gross ones, sorry. Oh, what? Oh, it's one lower. What am I thinking? Well, actually, I'm doing this anyway, so... Alright, draw the line. So, do you like South Park? I've enjoyed watching it before. Haven't seen it in a long time, though, because... I don't know, just haven't seen it in a long time, I guess, is the best way to put it. Haven't seen it in so long, actually. So I can't really say how much I do or do not. Oh, I just realized what my mistake was here. Or what my potential mistake was going to be if I didn't. Yeah. Lol, someone looks at you stupidly, something bad will happen. But I'm trying to cover up with social anxiety. I don't think that's the best way to deal with that. The best way is always to interact with people and try your best too, but also there's a lot of stuff that is kind of hard to do as a result of that. It's a time thing. Sometimes you just need time to be able to get everything all under control, all your nerves and stuff. Yeah. Watch it again. Again? That depends. Are you talking about the old episodes or the new ones? Which one should I be watching? And also, why all of a sudden watch South Park? Is there anything specific? Something interesting happened? Hang on, I also have to move this thing here, I'm noticing. Alright, where were you supposed to go? Here? Both? Okay, is there something happening in the seasons? Specifically related to these? Oh, it's 3. I'm making a big mistake here. Hang on. Let me move you up there. Alright, and fill you up. There you go. Nice little wall. And then I just need to move you over here, and that copies that side. I think. Also, you will have to move over here, though. Ta-da! No, they're just funny? It's true, they are funny. If I have time to watch shows, maybe, but I've been trying to watch more anime I've been interested in recently, which is usually just a bunch of dumb shows, but still. Some were so crazy in the cinema, they had to call the police. Was, I don't know, some other film? For which? I'm trying to understand where your conversation's going, because... Are you saying people looked at you, and people thought something would happen as a result? I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble understanding what you're trying to get at there. Are you saying people looked at you weird? And because of that, they tried to call the cops on you? Because that just sounds like social ignorance on their behalf. And I would say that's offending. The key word is I would say it, but like I don't know exactly how to say it in your case. Because I don't know what's happening in your case. To get the other thing? Okay. Okay, I'll forget it. Let's finish on duplicating this stage over so we can actually get some actual tests going on. If only I could load this up in like actual multiplayer versus and just have random people come join it though, honestly. That would make things 10 times easier. Wouldn't have to worry so much about what's happening. Alright, so I think this should be good for the rest of this now. Yeah? I think this should be good. Get filled. M offending. Mario? Mario's offending everyone. Alright, I gotcha. That's exactly what's happening. Alright, watch out for Mario. He's been going around offending people recently. You hate this sometimes because duplicates don't work properly. I think my problem is I wish there was a flip option. So I could easily duplicate this and have it, like, rotate properly instead of having to manually turn everything around. Because I can't just duplicate this section here and move it all the way over there. It's not going to work like that because of the fact that so many things are rotated the wrong direction. Why can't it just rotate properly? Why can't they just flip things? I guess it's because Nintendo didn't really think that far ahead. I could see that being the case. I mean, there's no reason for them to think that far ahead. They didn't think people would be as crazy as I am with some of these mechanics. Does that look better? I do want to change up how the background initial things look so it looks a little bit better in that regard. And up here it looks sort of similar regardless, you know, except the background. Flip option, that's it, and CP, you really need it. More checkpoints would be a little bit hard, I would say. I mean, I understand why they have, like, the checkpoints that they have, and, like, it's all good. I don't think any more checkpoints would be that important. Especially since if you really want to, you could just loop a checkpoint over and over to have infinite, and then use red coins as, like, your basis for, that sort of thing. But, of course, if you want to make a really long level where you don't repeat sections, then I can see how that would be a deal breaker in that regard. Should probably make another level. I should probably make a level that was like that. I remember in the original Mario Maker, I actually did make a level that was like a multi-coin level that ended with a boss fight. It would always be you go back to the beginning, you get like a key every single time, and you go to a different room every single time. So it's like one of those sort of deals. One more, your level is a good example. Well, we'll have to see it when we get a chance to go to it. So the queue is currently empty because I always do empty it between every single stream. That way people who are here get their chance to have their levels played first, whoever arrives first. But of course, right now there isn't actually any sort of level viewers going on right now, because I'm sticking with this, and trying to get this one done. Viewer levels are typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays, after all. But, of course, to make up for the fact that, you know, what happened yesterday... Probably will be doing something with that, as a result. Also, I gotta get you set up, I just realized. There we go. Make it duplicated so that no matter what happens, that POW will still get hit and knock them over. On both sides. I think. Actually, that might not work as well as I hoped. Thinking about it. Based on the fact when the POW blows up over here. Hang on, I have to test something as a result now. Bask! Very Bask. Very Bask. Hang on, I have to test this now. Because if I remember correctly, this POW doesn't die for some reason when this happens, right? Or that Muncher? Yeah, that Muncher doesn't die. I have no idea why the Muncher doesn't die. Alright, let's try something else over here. I want to see what happens if I do it like this. Because if this doesn't go kablooey and kaboom, then we have a problem, potentially. Actually, this goes like that. Oh. Well, I actually can't do this like this, I just realized. Because then I do that and completely open up as a result. Okay, we'll just have to shrink this a little bit. Just a little smaller, you know? Because that way we can at least get that thing to... Oh, wait, no, we just have to do the bottom one, that's all. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, now turn the other way. I need a test to make sure that this starts up on both sides no matter what. You have no more time. Ah. Unfortunately. I played already, unfortunately, you didn't build up any more time. Alright. I don't think the other one got hit. Oh, that's why it didn't get hit. Alright, let's speed this one up to see if this actually will go... blow up before this, because that's what I need to know. Does not load. Alright, can confirm that this is not loading, which is causing a problem. So, we're gonna need a new system to make this section work. I need something that when it gets hit on one side, it needs to blow up the other side. That's the deal right now. Because when they enter, I want the timer to start up regardless of which side you're on, so that way both players start at the same time. You have no more time? So does that mean you don't have any time already? What? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Are you saying that you don't have any more time and you need me to play it right this second or something? You could try on-off or bomb timer. I was thinking bomb timer myself. I was thinking to do something like that, like on a rails. The big thing is, though, I need it to load on both sides here at the same time. So if I load something here, I need it to load up on the other side as well. Which I do have this thick wall sort of in the way. Basically, I need... And also, it is going to be PAL-based no matter what. Like, I'm going to try and make sure this is PAL-based no matter what, because I feel like that's the best way. But I need essentially this wall to blow up. Guaranteed. It looks like it did. Which helps. Now that I know this will blow up guaranteed like that, I'll know that whatever happens here mirrors the exact opposite side like this. Meaning I can have them blow up like that to trigger a chain reaction. Ta-da! You have no time for really good level. Help your friend build a level. If you have to go, if that's what you're saying, you must work. All right. Thank you for coming on down the stream. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. I think that's the conversation that's happening. Sorry, I'm having difficulty. Also, it looks like a rocket. What looks like a rocket? What's a rocket? What are you talking about, rocket? There's no rockets here yet. I haven't added a rocket yet. Anyways, I think this will work if I just do it like this. Because the moment a player spawns, both sides should be doing this. Yeah? Well, there's only one real way to make sure for sure. We're gonna start off with the... We're gonna start off with the POW right here. Because this is the end result, is this POW. And on the other side, we're gonna have... this. Which, to start off, I don't think this is gonna, like, you know, hit the on-off because of how far away those are. So, like, it shouldn't hit it. On this end, though, it should hit it, right? That's what I'm getting at here. Okay, maybe it's actually too close. You know, I completely forget how this is supposed to work. Hang on. Let's move you two down there. And open up this section. Thus, we've got the weirdest bomb load section ever. But no matter where you go, it's gonna be right beside those POWs. I should also probably include something like a mushroom platform to carry that. Specifically a mushroom platform, because I feel like the other platforms wouldn't fit as well. Alright, you go there. And you go here. Alright, let's test this. Boo doo boo boo boo. It should blow that up, and as a result, ta-da! And on this side, it should go like this. I'm sure you're probably questioning the whole on-off thing, but that's because it's supposed to be a POW. I just wanted to see how it would work in this direction. So in this direction, it's just completely flipped. Left is right, right is left. No matter what happens, that thing goes down. If for some reason it doesn't, I can just create like a little pit for it to go into. Like this. We'll include like a yellow platform so that it's connected on both ends. There. Easy solutions. They can share. Whoa! Yeah, now it just goes like this, and no matter which side you're on, it'll always go like this. The bombs will start at the same time, it'll always end like that. If somehow the POW's not there, it'll just go back to here. So it'll be all fine. Easy solution. Assuming that we can get them both to spawn at the same time, that is, but, you know. That's something I'm still trying to understand with this. Alright. All that's really left now, I think, is just the startup? Right? Just the startup? I think it's just the startup, yeah. Alright, just the startup is left. Also, hi, Goop and Gort. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I am currently just finishing up my multiplayer level that I'm making here. I just need to make sure I copy everything correctly, and I failed. Hang on, let me move that one space. We need to flip this. That's our goal right now. We're gonna place this here, because this is wide open anyways, and we're gonna flip this. You need to get up there. Alright, so let's get you flipped. Once we get that, this whole level should be complete at that point. Should be. I feel it. Get rid of all of you also. Alright, and then we need to turn you around. So I think my best bet for moving this all around is most likely going to be like this. Because based on the fact that that's two walls there, I think it's like that. Yep. Alright. Can we move you there and move you around there? There we go. There we go. That's what's wanted. That's what we need. How does it look over here again? Yeah, this is just a bumpy. Bumper, bumpy, bumper. Same difference. And then we get the seesaw, which goes like that. Right? Kind of hard when you have to zoom out, in and out all the time, alright? Alright. So you two will go there in the center to prevent any strange doings. No, wait, not you. Not you, not you, not you. Alright. So with that like that, we go up to the cloud. It now reflects back, and... there we go. Get rid of you. We'll place... I forgot how this works. We'll just put that back in a second. Hang on. Just gotta move this a little bit there, and this is actually a little bit more to the... Huh. I think I did something a little bit off based on how this looks. Hang on, how big is that area? 6? How big is this area? 5. Huh? 4? 4, 5... Oh. Okay, let's just move it slightly over. Hang on, I got this! Wait, but then... Eh? Huh? Wait. Okay, part of it's good, the other part's not good. Like, this is fine. But then, this is not fine, but then this is... Hang on, I have to study my own course. I don't know what I'm doing. Can we get at least that part back? Yeah, because that equals up with you. Then it gets pushed in like that. And then it... oh, it's 3 platforms. That's it. That's all it was. Easy solution. Alright, cool. I guess that works. And you get the mushroom there. There we go. I think. Right? I'm not mistaken this time, right? Does that look pretty flipped? I think it looks pretty flipped, actually. You know, minus that. But it's good now. I think this is it. I think it is perfectly flipped. Okay, maybe there's a few things over here that still need to be moved over. Alright, get over here. And now, more importantly, get to where you're supposed to go. There we go. Alright. So we got that, we got that. It's all the same. I think we got it. This is the level. Oh wait, there's also this, actually. To make sure the bomb goes kaboom. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate also. I'm gonna take that. Helps my throat, actually. Even though it's just water. Even though it's just water, I already feel it's helping a lot more. Alright. I think this level is now good as a result. I just need to do aesthetic stuff now, that's all. So, I'm just gonna do aesthetic stuff. And then we'll figure out how to put in the rest of this. First, aesthetics. Aesthetics are very important. If you want people to like your level, first make it look nice. Which means we're gonna need certain platforms that I don't have access to right this second. Alright, don't do that. Do that. So it looks a little bit better. I guess I'll have one of these pop up over here, because why not? At this point, it is mostly just to try and figure out what's going on here. Alright. And you can go there. Making this section look like it's a lot bigger than it actually is. We'll even hide the top part, so it can't be easily seen. Alright. Oh. That's why it didn't work. God damn it. Alright. Get back there. There we go. Although maybe get rid of the snow top section. There we go. Now it looks like it's just kind of a background element. You know? Background! Oh, actually, it doesn't look as good there, I feel. Can we blow you up? Get out! There we go. We should probably make this one more visible, the white platform, because why not? There's no reason to worry about it that much, though. At this point, it's just all to look nice. Mechanically speaking, the level's all built. Mechanically speaking, all we have left is, like, really the entrance to it, actually. Force people down a single way. So only one player can go each path. To each door. And then find a way to kill them afterwards. And then find a way to absolutely murder everybody who tries to enter. Either with an on-off switch or something else. Maybe even on global ground, so that when you warp down there, you still get it, or something like that? Not sure. Still thinking about it. But one thing's for sure is I need to get more backgrounds here. So we're gonna start with the blue. I think the blue fits up here. Feels very fitting, you know? I don't know why, it just does. There. Oh, right, now there's a thing that goes underneath there as a result. Hang on. There we go. I think this looks fine. We'll set this one up like this now. There. And we're gonna have some other areas that are also in the blue if they're inaccessible. Normally inaccessible. So like right here, I could probably just use one here if I'm not mistaken, right? Can I make it that wide? I cannot. I cannot make it that wide. But I can make two there side by side at least. At the very least. By doing that. There we go. I could also probably get rid of this part and make the intro part a little bit different as a result. Come on, stop blowing stuff up accidentally! I don't want to blow up all the signs now. There we go. And then we'll just cover up this part there, because no one sees that part. That's not a part you can go into. See, right there. You can't go there. There, all the blue sections are inaccessible parts, so it's completely covered up to make it look nicer, or something. Alright. And then we'll do a little white part here, because I can. And then we'll do a yellow part, because I can. Mostly to get rid of the cloud platforms at such a low level, to be honest. Cloud's the only real thing that can kill you this early on also, so makes more sense to me. There we go. Put you there. I hope that didn't kill anything. Oh, we still got the ground here, I just noticed. Make the ground look all nice, too. And we'll copy you over as well, don't worry. Don't worry, we gotcha. Now you can't see any backgrounds down here, but at least it looks a little bit cozier, right? With all the snow on top of it for some reason. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Oh, I forgot this section here. That's fine, we'll just copy it over right now. This isn't gonna take much to do. Alright, we'll put you there, and then we'll put you right here, and boom! Should be all good. You climb up to there, once you get up there, it's easy. Easy answer. Teamwork makes the dream work here. You work with your friend, you climb up together. Reach the top. There's one thing I'm missing that I actually want to include. There it is. I was wondering if these actually existed. Alright, I want to include you at a spot where it's a little bit more open. So, like, right there. Here we go. Then we can put some side by side, because why not? There we go. Everyone gets their own version of it. Everyone! Including one at the smallest point down at the bottom. will be right there. There we go. There. And also one more right down here, because I feel like that would work too. And all I'm doing is moving blocks around, but you'd be surprised how much little things like that can actually help make a level feel a little bit more alive. Even just some, like, designs in the walls can really help too. Since this level is kind of bland looking, you can look it over entirely. I want to grab this one for up here also. Ta-da! And a little snowman for down here. On the side. And under the pipe. Actually, maybe not under the pipe. I don't need to put an under the pipe section, do I? I just need to make it like this so that in single player you can hit it and free a spring. Otherwise, there's nothing else really below it. And there has to be nothing over here simply due to the fact I don't want a fireball hitting allies when they're all the way up here together. Because the whole point is to work together to climb up here, hit those blocks, and then keep going up. Work together with your friends. Survive with your friends. Win with your friends. It's all about that teamwork. Until the very end, where teamwork is no longer an issue, and everyone's trying to murder each other. Which I still need to create, also. I need to create, like, some things to make it sound like this is the end, also. Ta-da! So now when you're up here, it goes... Celebratory monies! You get that celebratory monies. Who doesn't love celebratory monies? Makes people think it's the end, so if someone wants to abandon their ally, then they can abandon their ally and their ally will win, because that's the whole point, the whole purpose of this. I also need to get out of this so I can actually build this section a little bit better. So I can tell people to go that way and the other way. Alright, so you'll go here. And then I'll have you go over here. To tell people, there's two ways to go. You go that way and that way. Just having a bunch of arrows around is probably the best way to tell people what to do, honestly. In this sort of level, you're only trying to help the people, so why would they ever think that you're lying to them, right? It's not like this is a troll level yet. I don't plan on making it a troll level anyhow. Alright, you get up, you go up here, you get just enough height with the dry bone shell to get up there, and then you go, boop, up, and up. Coordinating those is going to be probably the biggest thing. Especially since I have like a total of 3 of them. There we go. And they also have to work together with the donut blocks too, because I put the donut blocks specifically for that as well. Hydrate? Do you want me to hydrate a second time? I already hydrated earlier. I'll hydrate again, even though you didn't do the thing, but I'll do it again, that's fine. I'm doing it for my throat, though. That was a personal reason. Also, think about it, I should probably shove this up here. Because there's no point in actually going up here, ever. Meaning, I should probably do this. Although I don't want the blue to actually be all that visible up there. You're never supposed to go up here! I mean, you technically can if you're playing, like, that, but, like, ever! And that'll force the single players to take an extra hit, too, because why not? Because at this point, I'm just kind of more like a why not situation. I have to make sure. That still works, right? Because I feel like it's not going to work on this side. I want to test this side to make sure. Alright, so you go up and you'll be like this and hit it. Okay, good, it works. That's all that matters. Because you want to do that, it causes the kaboom. And you get yourself another shell, and then you go like this. Well, actually, you don't do that, but you know. You actually just have to hit that block right there. Once you learn how to time your jumps. Ta-da! Get up there. Once you get up there, you just climb all the way up there, and boom. You don't even need to use this platform, because that would be way too difficult for a solo player. Like, yeah, I guess you can try, but it's really kind of hard. So I just made a tight jump instead. Big, big tight jump. Also, you just changed your color to red, I noticed. Are you going Christmas theme? It's not even Christmas, though. In fact, it's not even summer yet. It's May. April? April. I don't, my mind's a lot further than yours, though, apparently. Or a lot... It's still kind of far ahead. Alright, let's go. Alright, watch this. Watch this pro game move here. Pro gaming move! I have both the springs here! Shh. Well, that didn't work, I hoped. Oh well, point still remains. I'm gonna hit that. In multiplayer, you just jump off your ally's head. And then you climb this to get up and around the tight jump. Tight jumps! All the time. But yeah, there's a lot of this, you gotta hold down the switch thingy to allow your ally up, which in this case is a spring. I don't know if it's harder in single or multiplayer yet, because you can coordinate with other people to go through this, instead of just the springs, but like, who knows, it might be easier or it might be harder. I don't actually know yet. I also wonder if this first jump's possible. Ah, the first jump's possible without using an ally. Look at that. Little benefits to people who know how to play the level, I guess. Ah! Knock it down. Oh, and also you need to go on the... No! Get up! Damn it. Damn it! Kill it, please! Well... Come on! Come on! Please? Please? I want to make sure that this works again on this edge. Because of how things are flipped, this section gets a little bit wonky, so, you know, kind of makes sense. And I will make it 500 seconds no matter what. The timer will always be 500 seconds. Of course it's easier in co-op because you actually get your partner up here and they actually listen unlike a spring who does nothing. Well, I guess technically the spring also drops in this case, being more annoying than helpful. Stupid spring! Stop swinging when I don't tell you to. There. One more. One. Two more, actually. Why is there a bomb there? Why'd I put a bomb there? Bomb not supposed to exist. Hang on, let's test this again. We're gonna test with you already in the hook. Alright, let's go. And the first one's easy. Ah, whatever. Jump! Up! Get it all! Now! Get in there! Okay, that made it swing way too wildly. I'm a little afraid as a result. No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're good! We're good. Alright, I think we're fine. God damn it! Because in co-op, you don't even have to do this. You could do something else. You could just hold them, jump, and throw. You can throw allies! There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. In order to get this loaded up, you have to climb high enough that that gets hit. No matter what, you can't get hit by that, so it's all fine. And that opens up. To the end! In single player, you just get a spring that lets you climb up. So no need to worry there. I didn't create this pipe to warp yet. And that pipe leads to the versus section, while the lower pipe doesn't lead to that. And if someone hits the P beforehand, you'll most likely get blocked off. Unless you're, like, somehow in there. There's, like, a very small chance. There's a small chance that it could mess up royally in its face. In the very rare case of a single player versus multiplayer case. It's a bug that I don't know how to work out, that's all. But I think this works good, so let's work on the mechanical parts up here. Like how the level starts. Which I only know one good option. So let me just build a new door first. Think about it, there's 4 doors in this section already then. So I can't use any more doors beyond this. Everything else is just pipe traversal. Get down there. All the way down. Ooh, there we go. And that's gonna make people hit it. Now we need to separate our teams. The red team versus the green team. Speaking of that, though, I forgot there's one other thing I wanted to do here. See how these are red mushrooms? Now they're green. That was the plan this whole time. There's also something else I was curious about that I never did. How far can you go? It's not enough. If it was only 2 lower, that would have been a nice setup. I mean, I guess I could set something up here to make it look like it's actually connected to ground, even though it's not. But I have to create some, like, fake ground that no one can actually touch. And I don't know it works as a background object, honestly, so I can't really say much. That doesn't connect. Basically, it's all this thing's fault. And that's why I'm using clouds here. But again, I don't have to use clouds here. Anything that makes it look nicer. Same goes for you. You're gonna be replaced now with mushrooms. Congratulations. Boom. They are now mushroom platforms. Red and green, depending on which side that you're on. Speaking of this section, I also want it to be green as well. And that's why that lower one here is yellow, because it's neutral territory. It all works out in the end. Let's see. What do we have left? Otherwise? I guess there's technically this cloud. I could always replace that. Let's do that so to make sure nothing actually gets in the way. And people will probably question what, but it's a mushroom, so, you know. There we go. Oh, looks like it's actually above in that. Oh, it's above in those cases. The clouds look nice, but you should put a Kidu in the clouds. You know, maybe if I wanted something that actually killed players. Maybe if I was trying to kill them. That'd be like the only reason. Almost wondering if I should do... Nope, doesn't get big enough. If only I could connect these to something. Or maybe I could just do like this, can't I? No. I was gonna say, like, make it longer. Or maybe I could just do like this. Boom. There, now it looks like it's kind of in the wall and it's supporting that up instead. Kind of awkward. Look, it's supporting it! Once you get high enough, you realize it's stuck in the wall, like there instead. What an awkward idea. Ahem, we need you to get back over here, please. Thank you. Alright. There you go. Naked mushrooms! Not really, they're being covered by a leaf. See, they're being covered. They're being covered by a little leaf. You can hardly notice the difference because the chains are in the way. It's the same as just carrying a leaf. above the part, you know? You're trying your best. Yeah. So yeah, it's half naked. And then I can add the cloud platforms, because why not? Alright, let's actually get to up here now. The part I was talking about this whole time where it actually goes like this. And we'll have normal ground. That completely divides the two sections up. And then we're gonna need something that'll kill both sides if they don't go fast enough. Alright, let's see here. Well, at the very least, something that's just temporary enough. So maybe I could use like an on-off for this state. You know? On-off on global ground so that when they go all the way down here, it'll still change. Or something like that. Or something like that, I suppose. Ba-ba-bow, ba-bow. I could also just make something that prevents it from even being accessed in the first place. I suppose whatever it is, I could just put down here, honestly. Make it inaccessible to most normal players. And then I can use the doors up here, because why not? Doors for the people who cheated. Hooray. Alright. There we go. Ta-da! Here's your multiplayer session. Everyone enters in! Doesn't matter which side you go in, just everyone enters in. You just gotta set this up properly, that's all. The only real issue from this comes from the fact that, like, if multiple players are able to go down the same section, that they'll go up. Fast enough. Too fast, in fact. But it has to be a player-activated one-way path. That's the only way this will work. Or actually, you know what? I just need to push this one lower, I just realized. Because I only need it to make it so it pushes players up one space once they reach here. And for the most part, there is a way to sneak players through here, but like, kind of hard. Don't like it as much, actually, as I think about it now. I want to split it up so the doors are on each side. So we'll have a door on the left and a door on the right, and that determines which side you climb up out of. And you get a sense of where the other player is based on where their markers are in multiplayer. Alright. That means we can do the sideways jump entrance. The one-time sideways jump entrance path. Alright. Which means we'll do this with its invisible coin block to start off. I know that part. The other one's a note block down below. So when you fall down in there, you hit the block and then you just keep going. Or something like that. I think that's how this works, right? I think. Something like this. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong, right? Someone will. I'm sure of it. Alright, and then we'll have something that, like, kind of is in the way. That prevents you from entering the door. And it will come up and move it out of the way or something like that. Oh, this is not actually as good as I'd hoped yet. Let's move you slightly over here. So we got Team Red and Team Green. Door 1. Door... That's Toadette. She's not a door. At least I think she's not a door. You guys think she's a door? She might be a door. I don't actually know. Boop. And boop. And of course, most importantly, we've actually got to flip this whole thing over. Because that's not gonna work the same direction twice. Boom. There we go. Alright, multi-grab you to here. And of course, we're gonna just, boom. There, now all players are divided on their individual sides. They enter one of the two paths, and that determines where they go and how you race. We'll go with you there and you here to say this is Team Red. And for Team Green, they go on this side. There. Every player can only enter each side once. Once it's set to go, everyone goes through. Eventually something comes to block it and only allows you through for like a few seconds. And if this whole room reloads, the on-off switch will activate something as a result. We're gonna use it just once. Just once, the on-off switch. And it's simply gonna be used as the entrance and exit way. Once it's flipped, no one can enter. That's it. Race begun. It's much easier than using it in this sort of level here. No on-off shenanigans. And I'll set it up as something that can just barely be seen. Which will be up here, because... yeah. Yeah, why not? Ta-da! I just need a way for players to enter now, so it doesn't look too weird. First we'll delete those two, and then we'll make it like a green pipe and a red pipe, actually, deal. That might make things more interesting, actually, too. If players come out of the green pipe, and there's a red pipe also over here that they can come out of. So you got the green team and the red team, and now it's a little bit more obvious which team everyone can be on. Ta-da! And then we'll have the startup thingy, which will do the on-off eventually. The only on-off in the entire level, and it gets activated to allow players through. Otherwise, something will come by and ruin everything. Although, looking at this now, I think I need to move this, like, whole section. So that way we have an upward sort of alarm instead. Yeah. Well, maybe in the middle. Something that gives me play space is what I'm getting at. We're only gonna have 2 rooms in the subworld, so, you know, it doesn't make too much sense to have too much else happening. Right? Also, hi there, Toxic Pug. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently building a multiplayer versus level here, as you can see. And I'm just trying to get some stuff all good. Just trying to get all the little details all fine. Just trying to create, like, a nice entranceway, really, is the big deal. A nice, functional entranceway. Alright. Alright, I think I've got what I'm gonna do here. Alright, so players are gonna team up, depending on which side they go into. So we don't have to worry too much about that part. Alright. And both players will fall into the area. People may think, oh, the higher section will give you an advantage then, but really it's just kind of not really. It's a team-based game. If you go in the higher section, you're teaming up with said player. And they have to wait for you regardless. Because otherwise you'll mess everything up. You don't want to mess everything up. I mean, unless you want them to play single player, in which case, you won't be teaming up with them. The only thing you built in Mario Maker was a giant D. The letter D, and definitely nothing else. Only letters, obviously. A very appropriate response. Yep, totally that, and nothing else. Yeah. Alright. Here's my plan. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I also just realized how this works. It needs to be on to start off with, then go off. And then we're gonna do this to prevent people from actually spawning in here. So that way, if someone tries to be a dick and tries to go in too early, they get shut out. And also left to die. And also, thank you so much for following. Greatly appreciate you coming down here today. I usually play Mario Makers on Tuesdays and Thursdays doing viewer levels. Today I'm doing a custom building level because I like to do custom stuff more so on Wednesdays when possible. So today is a level building stream. Afterwards probably will be viewer levels though because of the fact of yesterday. Maintenance, you know? I'm gonna try and do it like this. I feel like this looks a little bit more interesting. There we go. And since we're at the top of the screen, it doesn't matter whether the scrolling stops or not because it's guaranteed to stop here. That's what we get for being at the very top. And of course, even though I'm big, like you're supposed to be small when you enter the section. So if you go through, it'll be like this. And you'll walk through and wait there. Easy. I can also include like a little mushroom down here, thinking about it, if I really want to. And one up here too. Really emphasize the teams. Also, let's make Toadette small. There we go. See? Easy response. Easy answer. When it gets hit, everyone goes. I'll also include this by the entrance so that everyone can't go in once it starts. And thus you're alone. I guess that makes this part irrelevant though, doesn't it? Thinking about it? That makes the bullet blaster part kind of irrelevant. The last most important thing though, I need this. This will be very important as once it gets hit, I need a way to essentially block this sort of entrance up here if players take too long. And then, no matter what, once this place completely unloads, it's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because you can't go back anyways because I made the doors one-way. One-way doors. And also, if you die to this thing, that's your fault. You don't get a second chance. That's it. Game over. If you're gonna die to a thing that's just sitting in the way, you don't really deserve to go through much. But yeah, they're one-way passages. You can go through any of them as you wish. I kind of want to make another slide, because I feel like that another slope, I feel like that would make things look better. Damn. Well, to be fair, this level isn't out to kill you. Like, I have only one thing that can really hurt you in this whole section, which is like, oh, actually, I have this bomb section too, but that's cut off in multiplayer. So the only thing that you could really hurt other players with is this shell. And even then, you could only keep it in this area, and you can't really hit yourself with it. So it's kind of impossible to kill yourself otherwise. The only way is this bullet bill blaster in single player, and that's a single player problem. If you're not able to survive off of that, then there's a problem, because I literally put a mushroom right here for you. I put this mushroom here for you. How can you not die? How would you die? How you die if you've given yourself infinite lives? It's like you're trying to die if you die here. So I'm very interested in seeing how many players actually die in this section as a result. How many players end up dying here? And how many is it because they chose to kill themselves? Oh, and don't blow up this block, by the way, if you're playing single player. That's your only way up. That's a soft lock. I have no plans to change that. You know, I just realized something. Because originally I was saying you have to do like a hard shot, but I just realized you can kind of just do this, can't you? Like ground pound it. It'll still go up. Yeah. Point is you want to hit this block. Point is block is vine. Vine is good and you want to go up. I can also do something like this if I really want to show people what's inside the vines, but I don't know how to show that. And since they're both the same, it should be a race at the end. So maybe they'll try and look, if one player finds it, maybe the rest will try and find it, you know? But then again, single player. A block is worthless if single player. So, you know. Oh, I can get rid of these clouds now also. Thinking about it. I don't need those clouds if I have the backgrounds there. There we go. I need those bricks to still be breakable due to the fact that, how this level is set. I actually kind of want to put a hard block there for its design instead. To let people know you can't break that. Or you shouldn't ever be able to break that normally. Because the only way to break those is with bombs and single player sort of deal. You're not supposed to think to break those. That's the point. Half of me wants to also shove you in there now. Reason? Because... Ta-da! That looks nicer. That looks a lot nicer than just having these platforms in the way, actually. Let's do that over here as well. There! Looks like it's actually more part of the level than anything else now. Or how the level should be. This is relaxing? That's good to hear. I like making sure that my streams are enjoyable in whatever form people want. This is kind of more of a relaxing, sort of trying to think as we build sort of stream. Getting everything all good. Hopefully prepare for its upload tonight. Hopefully. I want to get it prepared. If you're wondering why these parts are different, it's because of how this one block here works and how the item comes out of it does. It always goes a little to the left, and the only way to get it to go a little bit to the left here is by having it wait a second, so... I kind of dropped that to make sure it actually lands there properly. A block higher. Just high enough. Just out of range enough. But as a result, it makes it a little bit bigger. Where am I from? I am from Canada. Good old Canada land. Because, yeah. That's it. Just I'm from Canada's. I like Canada. It's a nice place. It's truly the land of something. That's something I'm still trying to figure out. I don't actually know. I don't actually know, but there's something. Alright, let's get you. This is very important to cut players off. Where in Canada? You live in Calgary. I'm more west. I'm very west. If you want to know the time it is right now, it's 6:43, so it's not that late yet. Also, I need to create the little thing that tells people of the timer. So let's do you. And let people know that there's actually a timer that they should probably worry about. Boom. Once I create a way to connect these two. Which is probably going to be a lot easier said than anything else. Make sure it lasts long enough. Alright. You... No! No, 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 no. That. Ta-da! Easy solution! I just need to time how fast it takes for players to get through here now. And how fast this will take, and how much lenience players should have as a result. Lenience is the most important thing to care about, because some players will not be as fast as others. Alright. Alright, let's test. So it goes in like that, and you eventually it goes like, poof. They're gone. There you go. Now it's completely blocked, and you can't get back up. Is Mario Maker your favorite Switch game? I have to say probably is, honestly. I don't see any other game that gives you this much creativity. Granted, there was a period of time I was off the game for a while, so it's been a bit hard to get back. It was hard to get back into it. But streaming has definitely helped me get back into it, so... I'm happy to be back in playing this game. It's a great game. Really fun game. Alright, let's get you up here. And make you a gold shroom to show neutrality. And also make it easy to get up here, because, you know, we need players to actually reach the sides. And also make sure it doesn't scroll. But yeah, what happens is you enter here, there's a little bit of time before this gets hit, and once it gets hit, boom! Think your favorite Switch game is Smash Bros. Or Breath of the Wild? They're both really good games, so I can see why you'd say that. Smash Bros. I'd say I'd like more if more people I knew actually were willing to play it, though. So, I don't know enough people who are willing to play, like... And I'm not talking competitive Smash, I'm just talking about casual Smash, too. Because I usually prefer playing casual myself. Competitive is a fun way to play every so often, but, like, I'd like to play casual sometimes. More than not, if possible. You like more action games? Well, action's usually fun. Are you going to stream Tears of the Kingdom? I do not know if I will actually stream that game or not, honestly. It depends on when I get it. And also, I still want to finish Fire Emblem first, because I'm still playing Fire Emblem on Sundays. And I'd like to make sure I have enough time to be able to finish all the games I'm playing, you know? Such is how life is. Alright. Can you get in the shell? Looks like I'm going to need a little bit more than I thought here. Can I not put this? Oh, I can put it like that. Alright. Now, how do I make this thing move at one point? Alright. You can go like that. And this is literally just a for fun design now. Alright, also open you up. I need to know if this will work. This is very important to test, because if this doesn't work, then we've got a problem. It needs to have just visible enough. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the start. You love Breath of the Wild. The trailer for Tears of the Kingdom is amazing. Breath of the Wild is a really fun game. I really loved playing through it myself. I will say, I was disappointed when I beat the game, though, because the ending was a bit more than anything else, I felt. Kinda wish it wasn't as it was. There we go! See? Look! There! And now it blocks it! So once the startup happens, you have X amount of time to get into your positions. Once you get into the positions, you're good. I just need to make this bigger now. I need it to last just enough time. That way all players. Yeah, it's underwhelming after you beat Ganon. Yeah, I found that the same. Ganon kinda... Honestly, the best part about that game was the exploration. Not actually the story or the bosses, which is kind of disappointing compared to, like, most Zelda games, thinking about it. Kinda weird to say it like that. That the best part of the Zelda game was the exploration, not the story. Because Zelda's been known for having, like, pretty decent with its stories and stuff. So, yeah, it's surprising in that regard, actually. Alright. You need to go for a much longer walk. Little spring. Please go for a much longer walk. This is a nice long walk for you. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Hopefully this lasts long enough. Boo, boo, boo. People will probably enter and be like, how the heck do we start this? Okay, this is too long now. What other Switch games do you stream? Or you just stream Mario Maker? Oh, well, weekends I've been streaming Fire Emblem. Engage. I've been streaming Fire Emblem Engage every Sunday, sometimes Saturday for a while. Some days I'll stream other games like Mario Kart if I ever want to. Because Mario Kart, usually when there's DLC that comes out, I get super excited and be like, we have to play some Mario Kart now, and then we're playing Mario Kart. Usually how it goes. It's a fun game, Mario Kart. I like it a lot. So, of course, if Mario Kart has something comes up, it's good. Otherwise, pretty much anything on Switch, or even some games on Steam. Depending on what I feel at the time. If I can be creative with the game, it's more likely it'll come up also than any other time. But if I just enjoy the game, I'll just sort of bring it up, because why not? Like, one time I loaded up Hitman because I wanted to play Hitman that time on stream. I don't think people were interested in that, but, you know, I enjoyed playing it. Gave me an excuse to play it. Mario Kart's fun, you have the DLC too? Well, I just have the, I have the pass, so... The expansion pass with the paid online, so I don't have to worry about any of that. The DLC essentially is coming for free, so I can play all the courses I feel. Yeah, I like that. It makes it feel a little bit... It makes it feel a little less, oppressive. Like, the whole... When you're ready to go. But yeah, I have the expansion, so I can play Nintendo 64 games online. I'll play Nintendo 64 online if I can, but, like, yeah, it's usually this or Switch Steam games. Based on whatever I feel. If something on Steam comes out that I'm super excited for, maybe it gives me a lot of creative liberties, I'll definitely play that, though. Alright, so yeah, you have 20 seconds to start. You have 20 seconds to enter an arena and wait. 20 seconds once the first person enters this room, that is. This is sure taking a while. Okay, let me shrink this a little bit. You should make it a fast conveyor and the spring come quicker so you can see the shell about to hit this thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. That's what I was thinking as I was going through that section. Also, hi there, Imperial Bagel. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Thank you for coming on down the stream. I'm seeing that, like, yeah, this is probably better if I just do it like that. Literally, that's just meant to be like a hurry-up sort of timer for the most part, but it's like, yeah, it takes too long for the hurry-up timer to start up. People are gonna probably get more antsy about waiting than anything else. That's a good amount of time. Now we need to wait for this. I don't know if that's fast enough. Do you think that was too fast or too short? You're just popping in quick before you head to bed? Alright, hopefully you enjoy that little bit that you're able to see before finishing. And then when you get into here... Yeah, that's about a good amount of time, I'd say, actually. Because the moment everyone gets down here, these two bombs will spawn. And I want at least both sides to be able to get in before anything happens here. Because of the fact that I want this to block off right before the explosion happens. When the explosion happens, that's when these things get ticked off. Which determines how many players are in here, which determines if you get the mushroom or not, or if you're, like, cooperating with your ally or not. So, easy setup. I think. I don't know, I still need to test this stuff online to really be certain. I'm gonna put a little snowman also where everyone can go. I'm gonna put a little snowman right there, and there, and there, and there. Little snowman for everybody! And you can be used for something else. Also, hi Fishbait, how you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for coming on down to the stream on this this day. Oh, that's gonna get completely blocked. That's why it won't work like that. I'm just like, wait, why did it disappear? No, it doesn't work if there's a block in the way. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Snowman rockets. We don't need rockets, we're fine. I'm just gonna put these here instead, just to like design a little something. Maybe I'll add something up here to the roof to make it seem more interesting. Yeah. And then I can put sound effects. I can put sound effects in those blocks. Hang on. Alright, we need another funny sound effect. What's a funny sound effect? Yes. Look at that kitty paw. And when it comes from the top, it looks like a cat's actually trying to swipe it from the top. And that one does. Spitty. Spitty. Oh crap, we gotta get in because the time is going. And then we enter. Took too long. Now you can't enter the door. No matter what you do, you're stuck here because you were too impatient in going in the door, which means you can't cheat the system. Don't try and cheat the system! Although the ability to climb up there is definitely an interesting idea. Watch this. Ah, haha, I did it. Look at that, you can jump all the way up there. You don't know why, but you just love going to a bunch of people's streams and talk to them. That's perfectly fine. I'm sure a lot of people like that as well, too. Having someone to talk to in the stream is usually a nice thing to have. I guess it depends on whether or not they have a message or not, though. I mean, I know I like talking to people. What happens if there aren't 2 players each? Well, that really depends on the situation you're talking about. If it's a versus, then it'll still be a versus. Like, if you have 3 players, it'll be 1v2. And the player who's a 1 will get a mushroom. That's sort of this section down here. That's what this section down here is all about. The whole build-up thing I have there. Let me explain when I actually go in here. Every player that enters the door hits that block. That creates a mushroom. Yep, the level's still being finished. Basically, this won't blow up if there's 2 mushrooms, because the bomb will get stuck up there. Unless the player rage quits, in which case, the mushroom will be able to break it. In single player, you just climb up. Bonus stopping the players from going 3-on-1, or all 1 in the same spot place. That's what this intro's for. It splits players up into 2 teams. If a player runs into here, they hit the block and thus no one can go through. Never doubt the stupidity of players? Yep, that's what this is for. The coin block gets hit and the player can't go in. Thus, it forces 2 players. That's also why the on-off is being used here, and only here, so if a player here decides to hit the restart button, they'll come back, and it'll be completely locked out. They can't go in anywhere. So, tough luck for them. If a player tries to follow another player in here, I think it might be possible still, but it's hard because of the note block, though. Basically, you're probably gonna get screwed if you just stay out here when the thing blows up. I do want to make something, though, so that if you do fail in making it, you can traverse through these pipes for fun, though. The keyword is for fun, because this pipe will lead you to just a versus battle arena, which will be, like, after the whole team portion ends. And this is just back to start, so, you know, not really useful. But only works when it's off, and once it goes off, it'll never go back on. Let's do it like that, so it looks a little bit nicer. Yeah. And if you're standing down here, then this platform's a one-way, so you can still jump back up it. So you can access either way, no matter what. Players won't be able to access anywhere but these 2 pipes. And this pipe will never lead you to the end, no matter what I do. And of course, this is the start. Start's not the end. It's the start. I do need to fix up this section, though, because this kind of is worthless now. I think you should put arrows pointing to the 4 holes. That's probably a good idea, too, actually. I'm going to do that right now. Thank you. Alright, so let's get that arrow pointing in the holes. I'm going to set these 2 like this, because I think that'll make it a little self-explanatory. And these 2 will be a little bit more like that. So again, it's a little self-explanatory. I'll delete that so it's actually more visible, though. Ta-da! And it's colored, so you can see green team and red team. I don't know if people will realize it's a team-based game at first, but they'll realize once they get in the door, and that's really the point. And of course, if one player blocks another player from this the whole way, then that's really all I can say. There's nothing I can really say about that. Bad luck! Honestly, if one player wants to ruin the game for his ally, then that's... no matter what's gonna happen, you're gonna ruin the game for your ally no matter what, so I would just say, you don't let him in the door, and that's it. Then again, there could be players who are evil enough to not let them through in general. Thinking about it, I should probably consider the greater stupidity of guys than I anticipate, actually. Hang on. 1 second. Let me just edit this a little bit so it's a little bit harder. For one player to just royally mess up the other player. See, now with that, even if it gets hit and a player is trying to block the path, there might be a way for them to get through, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm overthinking it at this point, definitely. 100% I am overthinking this now. But also, I guess I make it a little bit harder anyways once you go through here. So, you know. Yeah, and you might also make it so that this doesn't even go off, so that would be your own fault then. Haha! You're not gonna lie, at first glance, the room had a lot going on. It took you probably 10 seconds to realize it was a Versus setup. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, then if people are having difficulties figuring out it's a Versus setup. Yeah, it's probably better to have indications, so thank you for telling me that. It definitely helps to have other people around to tell me if there's a problem to help get things better. There we go. Now we can have everyone just go in here. And then the one player who's a dick trying to stop the player from going in there and be the only one. At that point, though, you're just being a dick and you're making things harder for yourself. This level's harder in single player. At least that's my personal opinion. I think it's harder in single player. Alright. Let's get this setup back up. There's that multiplayer versus section I made for other levels. Where's the exit pipe? Here. There we go. Yeah. You think we can get rid of that one? Alright. So I need so that... I've got a little bit of a potential conundrum here. Just a little bit. I need a way so that you can screw other players over in order to win. This will lead to the battle arena where everyone fights for the end, which will be... I think it's this door? I forget. I didn't actually edit this section very much. A lot of this is just left up for a start. What's the point of the platform blocking the door? It's mostly to allow the whole, like, mushroom setup to work, because this thing's based off a little timer here. If this blows up and the mushroom goes, you could pretend... If you have two players in here both getting mushrooms, you can cheese so much of this level. Because these things are literally meant to assist players who are playing single player. So if players get mushrooms, they can just be like, boom, boom, and then they can still bounce off each other's head and use these springs as well to help them out. Basically, by forcing players to not go in here, this timer will expire after this timer expires, most likely. Because it takes 6 seconds down there, it takes about 5-ish seconds up here. So it's about the same, meaning they'll about finish at the same time. When that one up there is done, this one down here will hit the POW. Thus opening up the passageway, thus determining whether or not mushrooms will be given or not. Once a mushroom's been told to give it to a player, there's no way to stop that. So I just have like a little gate that's like, oh, well, if you're not going through fast enough, then that player gets a single player version, and boom, they get mushrooms. That's pretty much it. Basically, if both players go through fast enough, they both get the mushroom. And also, if a player quits here at any point as a result, then the mushrooms will start spawning due to how the setup is here. It's complex. It's complex, but it doesn't take that long. That's really the point of it, though. Basically, so that a player doesn't go through here and you get two players in the same team with mushrooms. Because they're going to be stupid and try for that, probably. And if you have two players with mushrooms, then this level becomes way too easy. You don't have to use these donut blocks anymore, you can just jump up here. That's it. You don't have to use the donuts. When you go here, you can get more mushrooms. When you go here, you can still help players up the same way as before, but you can also make bombs that kill players, thus causing even more issues. Really, it's just, I just wanted to prevent the mushrooms from being used in multiplayer, that's all. It's already hard enough as it is to deal with a lot of bugs, then to have something randomly pop up because you missed one small thing. Kind of how it is, unfortunately. I'm gonna also take some water, because my throat's hurting still. I probably will leave at one point to get me more to drink, because my throat's still hurting. On that note, you're gonna head tonight to bed. Alright, thank you for coming, Imperial Bagel. Hopefully you have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Alright, good night. Alright. We do need that one last section here, though. To count how many players are going through this section. No matter the side. No matter which player it is. If there's multiple players on each side... I actually don't know what I'm trying to set up here. Because at this point, the P is available. And it's gonna be a mushroom thing again. Oh no, wait, I got a better idea as a result of that, actually. Oh wait, no, I can't... Progressive power-ups in multiplayer versus... I'm trying to remember, they work like progressive power-ups. In a block. Right? I have to test that online with someone. I'm just gonna assume for now that they do and just do this. Also get rid of the ground here. Screw the ground. No one wants ground. No one wants ground! Whoever needed ground in their life. Alright. Let's test this. Someone screwed you over! Well, that's fine. Now you're in here. But wait, you were big? Well, now you don't get anything because it means you're playing single player, you cheater. You got cut out in single player instead. Ha. You lose. Something like that. That's the point of this section. That's the whole point of this section. A single, it's a check. Kinda. I really can't remember. Progressive power-ups, they do work, right? Kinda hope that, I'm kinda putting all my marbles on that right now. Alright. Let's set these up to go here. Alright. So... player goes through, they get stuck here, they hit the block. Eventually they go through. We wait for the P's to end, because that's what's gonna happen. Alright. Then what? Bullet bill? I suppose? I need to see what happens if the bullet bill is left there unattended, essentially. Nope, nothing what I want. Let's put 2 flowers in here and then see what happens. We'll even move this to help me figure this out. So, nothing happens, it bounces out. When mushroom gets, this is not a mushroom yet because I'm big. When mushroom gets added, that happens. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Then. Also, actually extend it a little bit. That way I can push it like that more. There we go. There we go. That'll work a little better. I think. Right? Right? Something like that? Something like that. Something like that for sure. No matter what, this P block's gonna be held back, though. You enter, and it goes like that. I think. Well, first off, the P block's gonna be here to prevent any sort of movement. And then the moment a third item comes in, it's gonna fall. If it doesn't get perfectly balanced by the one item, then it's gonna fall. So basically, as long as the P is up right now, you'll see nothing will happen. We're gonna use the P switch as an excuse for this one. So 2 players will hit it, it'll be 3. But here, boom. And you're probably wondering, why is that important like that to block the passageway? Well, because I'm making the passageway lead to a pipe on both ends. And you're gonna need both in order to get through, or something like that. Again, still trying to work out the details here. We can also put the red pipe and the green pipe on their respective sides, because why not? That way, both players can run to their goal. But if both players spawn in, then I have to create a situation for that too. Again, I don't trust people for a good reason. And also, you can die because they put bullet bills there. Who doesn't love the sweet release of death? You don't need to answer that question. Alright, you go through the P, so it's gonna naturally be like this, so we're gonna put these blocks here just to prevent players from trying to cheese it. And then, let's test. Let's test this side and see where we go. Alright, so we're gonna be on the left side. Nope, we're on the wrong side. I mixed up the 2 sides. How could I do this? I've ruined everything that this level stands for in terms of making stuff work. Alright, try it again. We won't mess up this time. Ta-da! Okay, how did I set this up? At the very bottom. Okay, I'm done. There. And then we'll also need some background. So, semi-solid. There. And then we'll put the thing right in front of it, because why not? There you go. And then a one-way wall to make sure that players don't go back into it. So many precautions! Ah! Why is that startling me today? Garricam, thank you so much for following. Greatly appreciate you coming down the stream. Hopefully you've been enjoying what you've been seeing. And yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. I don't know how long you've been watching, but I'm glad to see, even if you're just a lurker, that you've been here and enjoying yourselves. Everyone who is lurking, I greatly appreciate all of you who are here, so, you know, thank you so much for coming down the stream and enjoying yourself. It greatly appreciates it. But yeah. Hello there, Garricam. Again, thank you for following. Greatly appreciate you coming down the stream today. There we go! It works! My setup works! 1 minute, 27 seconds? Not too long. But still appreciate you coming down the stream. Just to start. Or is that really... Or does that mean something else? Are you trying to say something else? I don't actually know. Boom, boom. And then we go! The red one won't fall, because I made the mushroom fall. Ta-da! And if you have 3, and I'll emulate this by doing that. It's easy to emulate stuff when you have the ability to just put it there. But it's really hard to test, like, the actual sort of results. Now it does that. Congratulations, you've locked yourself out of this way. Still. So no matter what, a path's gonna get blocked. I need a way so that if both pipes are open, there's a problem. Potentially. So what would happen if both pipes were left wide open? I actually am not sure. I'm actually not sure of myself here. Because I could always just do this and be like, alright, you get to the end, congratulations, you win. But it's a lot more than just that, isn't it? I feel. Like, yeah, this is kind of... Oh. I don't know why I did that, actually. I just realized I need this to be like this so it actually balances out properly. Because, yeah, I want it to be, oh, drops down, that's it. But, like... Also, I need a way... I need something in case, like, there's more than one type of person in here as a result, too. If these mushrooms could both activate something that would cause a problem, that is. That's the issues. The issue is fail-safing this sort of, like... this section. Because if you and the other team are both here, you're gonna both help each other up. It could be very likely that 3 people make it through and 1 person was forcibly abandoned down here. If 1 player gets forcibly abandoned, then they'd win the whole thing. Oh, I got it. Let's go into here. We're gonna need something in here. Something that tracks the number of players. I'm gonna have to create another one of those things. Except this time, we're gonna use it with pipes. I think. Complications are getting really real now. Well, let's try building it again, see what we get. Alright. Now what happens if I enter this pipe? What happens? Boo, 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 boo. You get blocked! Because the thing's in the way! Probably should have thought that one part over. With doors, you don't block it so easily, but in here, the blight actually blocks it. At least it forces players up, though. And that's kind of the main point here. Alright. I hate to be, so if there's 2 players in a single section up here, then something else happens. So let's try and get that all good. Though speaking of, I should probably just have to pee on an automation at that point. Gives players a chance. Alright. We'll do the same with you, too. Which is I should probably actually do what I'm trying to do here, mechanic-wise. Should probably try and do what I'm actually trying to set up here. There we go. Too bad I can't do this. Stupid one-ways. Not letting me force people out of the area instead. I guess I could always do this and see if that works again. And just draw this up like that. Boom. The real objective is to just make sure that block is hit by every player who enters this section. No matter who, what, or where they may have gone. And that's why it's a problem, because that won't actually allow it. Because this won't actually allow it. If only there's a way to force players to move without actually, like, blocking the passageway. That's all I really need. There's one thing I could always try. Block on tracks? I don't think that would work. Not for what I'm trying to do. If I put a block on the tracks, that probably wouldn't lead where I need it to go. That's the problem. What I really need is something like this to not block the way. So maybe this'll work. The only problem is, I think this'll still block the way. Let's make sure of that, though. Yeah, that still blocks the way. That's what I'm afraid of. Even if it's on the, even if I put something on a track, it'll still block it. The only way I can really see it working is if it's something like this on tracks. Doing something like this to be dumb. But always trying to make sure that the players always get booted to the left a little. Or at least enough to be like, get out of this section. A true one-way. A true one-way that counts the number of players that there are here. You get out of here, you're worthless to me. Ah, but then again, if I do that there, it's gonna cause that problem, I just realized. The bumpers on the tracks crushing them out? Yeah, it's... I'm trying to see. Yeah, because it blocks the block, so I can't actually do that with the bumpers. If only I could place the bumpers, like, slightly more so that it hits the block. Because again, the main objective is they need to hit the block. There. Block has been hit. Alright then, let's try something slightly different then. I'm going to see what happens when I do this. Blick one farther out. No. No, I don't think that would work. I need something that forces players to the left after they hit the block, and if I move it one further out, they're not likely to hit it. Like, I could try it like this, but I think they'll avoid it. At least I feel like they'll avoid it. Let me see. Yeah, see, they avoided it. But that's also because I had the ground here. So let's try it without that ground and see what happens. You mean with the bumper on tracks? I don't think the bumper on tracks would really help that much. Alright, there it kind of works, actually. 180 here kind of works. It doesn't matter if the player hits it multiple times, as long as they hit it once and are pushed far enough away from the exit that they'll somehow prevent other players from getting it. Boom. Okay, so that works. This works somehow. Didn't think that would be the solution I'd be doing, but that's what I'm doing now. Alright, you get up there so I can make it look nicer. Look nice! That's all that matters. There we go. There we go. You go here, and you go here. Forcing players to hit the block and release the mushroom within. The mushroom being released is very vital. Oh, not like that, though. I need them all to connect into the same area. And with that, check how many mushroom players there are. And then if there's at least 2, then something drops. Simple as that. I just need to find the platform first. Where's that platform? There we go. The seesaw! Best friend seesaw. Alright. Let's do you there, and we'll do this setup. Muncher. I'm trying to think how to set this up well. Once the P gets hit... Because it needs to all time together. That's the thing. Obviously, there'll be a note block there and a note block there to help get the things into position. And we'll do one ways to make sure it doesn't go too far out of the way. Including you. Get up there. There. Basically, if one player gets up there, I want it to be that they're screwed. But if there's more, then they're not screwed. And that's it. So it goes like, boop. Hang on. Need a cloud. And I'm gonna move you there too. I'm putting a cloud right there. Perfect! A corner. Alright. Mushroom goes up there. When a P gets hit, if there's only one player or less... Oh. That's not working as well as I hoped. I'd have to have it hit something as a result. Maybe infinite Ps? Maybe I could do like an infinite P thing. If there's only one player. I don't actually know. I don't actually know from this point. Oh, wait, maybe you could just kill them and you get a key as a result. What would the key do, though, for just one player entering here? I don't even... Puzzles! Why do you have to be so puzzling? To make! This is even to edit, this is even to make, this is even to play, this is just literally a... This is even a... It's not even a puzzle level, in fact. I'm just creating the end. I'm just creating a mechanics. I'm putting numbers together. Trying to create a system where that falls. It's not falling enough. Alright. Expand. Expand! Alright, it moved. It's better. It's bigger and better than before. Now, if I hit it, something will happen, right? Maybe I have to put a spring right here to cause something bad to happen. There. Now something will happen, right? No. Yes. It took a bit, but yes. Alright, it's cool. So you hit it, players aren't allowed to go through, that sort of deal, blah, yada yada. I guess I'll put these here as well and put a force timer on it. So if a player decides to stall up there, then they're screwed. But if they stall down there, then you know. Have to account for all the stupidities of the internet. Turns out one mushroom's just too much. Alright, let's try something dumb then. Will 2 mushrooms be able to stop this? That's the first question. The answer is no. 2 mushrooms aren't able to stop that because it's way too far out there. Unless I do something like this. There we go. That might work. I'm gonna move you like that. You go there. Go up 1. You go there. We're gonna delete all of you now because you're worthless. And we're gonna have something that goes really fast. Because at this point, this thing needs speed. Speed boy! Thus, no balance. No fall. 2 players, it's all fine. 1 player! There you go. Maybe I'll just set up the door right there, just so it makes things a little bit more make sense stuff, you know? In short, you take too long, you die. And that's your only goal. You'll need a key, which the key will come after the P. But, like, now it's, like, literally impossible because that thing's literally blocking the door. I'm pressing up. It's not working. It's not working. There's nothing we can do there because of the fact that now it's blocking the door. So if there's one player only, the door gets blocked and you get screwed. If there's multiple players, then everyone who's at the end will go to the final battle arena instead. Including all the players that end off going through this door. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see if I can get that to work then. So this one would be, yeah, no matter what, you go to the final battle. Boom. Easy solution. But only after the P is done. And it's gonna be the same pipe for both sides, because why not? So yeah, everyone who gets screwed over gets to go to the final battle, no matter what. No longer just that sort of deal. But if you're the only one who makes it to the end, then it's like, oh, well, doesn't matter. You tried to betray your ally, you just ended off killing more time than anything else. So if anything, this whole set's kind of worthless here. But like, it's not a player's fight to get in the pipe at that point, so you know. Let's just include some wacky hijinks to put in here. Quick, someone tell me some wacky hijinks to put in here that don't involve killing players. All the wackiest hijinks you can think of are needed right now. They must be very wacky and very full of hijinks for it to be accepted, by the way. Power-ups included. Because I'm thinking, what if everyone had a bunch of frog suits? Why? No reason other than because frog suit! I'm gonna rotate you like that. We're gonna rotate you the same way. And everyone gets a frog suit! Celebratory frog suits everywhere! Everyone be jolly with all the frogs they get this Frog Day season. It's Frog Day. Only frogs for everybody, for all the good boys and girls. Frogs everywhere! Alright, cool. But yeah, if one player goes in this room by themselves and they just get locked out, that's all it is. That's all this room is. It's the don't be a dick room. And it works very well by the looks of it. No matter what, if at least 2 players are in here, then the door will be acceptable, and you'll be like, okay, we can go through. I do need to edit it, though, so that in a single-player sense, you can't just screw yourself over. Maybe I'll just shove in something like a POW. Or maybe, you know what, in single-player, I think I have an idea, a better idea. I know I put springs in there. But what if in single-player, you could just go through here, you know? You know? Now it's no longer a case of, can I get up there? It's more of a case of, oh, there's a spring. Let's get going. You know? So you want to go behind the door. Once you hit it, it's over and everyone in the winning room wins. Which is this room. This is the winning room. Up there's the dick room. Don't be a dick when you go to the dick room. I'm actually gonna block all this up so that the person who goes in the dick room by themselves is not gonna be that they don't get it like that. Point is, you get this. And that's all that matters. God damn it, P-switch. Well, I can't do it like that due to how this whole setup works, so guess it's P in the block. Yeah, point remains that if you're big, you get the P. With the P, you hit it, and boom, you win. Get in the door. Welcome to the Frog Room, where everyone wins. Because it's the Frog Room. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. And then you go to the battle, where you fight other players to the death until only one player remains. Because, yes. I have to create a battle area. That's the only way for this to work. In a multiplayer sense. You race to the end, then you reach the survival section where you're just trying to outlive other players. That's it. It's like a sudden death. It's like a sudden death room, really. That's the best way to put it. That's it. How do I make a sudden death room now? Let's see. What's a good size? Because right now, that's what I need is a good size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this good? No, it's one off. That's my bad. Is this good? Still one off, at least. Come on, connect! Become a single room, damn it! I don't want to scroll. There we go. And of course I have to fix this whole not scrolling thingy right now. Why is what? Yeah, so it goes like this, so hang on. Why are you not scrolling? Going a straight line this whole way through. This is a straight line. This is a straight line. This is a straight, that is a straight line. That should block scrolling. Should it not? Ah, whatever. Let's make a battle room. Ah, here's a good basis. We'll see what we can put in there. Wait, I want to actually build the room. Please let me build the room properly. There. There's our room. Here's the basis for battle room. We'll make it here. Last player standing wins. That's it. That's all it is. No longer snowy. It's now nice and happy. Maybe even a castle. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. This theme's just been basic the whole time. Now let's draw our arena as best as we can because it fits this size, and that's it. There we go. Alright, finish up those walls. Draw on the walls! Boo, boo, doo, boo, boo, bow, 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 boo, 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 boo. This room's still the worthless room that I've made it for a long time now. Alright, let's do this setup again, alongside a door version, too. Where's that door anyways? Where's the door? At the start is middle pipe 4. What? What do you mean? Oh yeah, these two pipes don't exist in this version of this stage anymore. I'm kinda getting rid of this whole setup here. Kinda not useful anymore, honestly. Yeah, none of this is actually useful anymore. What is it for? Well, originally this whole startup area here was meant to determine how many players there are, whether you're playing online or offline or local. But due to the fact that I've combined everything together and like how the level plays, and how the room in here goes, really doesn't matter which mode you're playing, it's gonna work either way. This room here is a leftover from another stage that I use as my basis. It can go... Actually, no, I could use this. I could use this. I'm going to use this room, actually. I'm going to use this as my battle room. Alright, cool, we found our battle room! Hang on, let me grab the stuff that was over here before. Where's the battle room stuff? Here. Let's build battle room! Boop, 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 boop. Alright, battle room time. And I'm gonna keep this top part here, because this top part is very important. For personal reasons, more than anything else, though. This is the dead player's room, if you lose! That's where that red pipe I made earlier is gonna go. But yeah, let's delete all of this. And create myself the perfect setup here for an entrance. And then we'll create the door that leads to the end. Alright, let's warp. You, in the pipe. We need to start actually building the pipes and connecting them together. Where are we going? Right here. Damn it. Hang on. Get out of here, Toadette. We need to draw you around. You get back to pointing up there. And finally, the exit pipe here. We need to get you over there. So where are you? In the wall? Fine. It's not that important. You all will come out together here. And with you all coming out together here, and with this going up here, because I feel like that's a better spot for it if I'm gonna create like a room. The spectator's booth, as I like to call it. Here's your spectator's booth. Spectator's booth is literally just so that players who are dead can still actually do something if they want to do something. They don't have to if they don't want to. They can just, like, you know, give up. But I'd rather create something for them than not. So, boom, spectator's booth. And then we need the setup. You! Very important. Please help me out. Shall we? Another question mark block setup. And then an arena. I will not use on-off switches here, also. I refuse to use them for the rest of the battle, just the rest of the time, because of that. Alright. And then we get you up like that. Eventually, I'm gonna probably have, like, a thing come by and cut every player off, so they can't go in here anymore, like a bullet bill. Just comes into here. Yeah. And then we need the one-way. There we go. And with that, all players are forcibly entering this area. Which is fine. There's nothing special going on here yet. Like, it starts off fine, and I'm gonna probably blow up the ground. Yellow. Yes. Yellow. It is yellow. Indeed. But yeah, the most important thing is I'm trying to set up a little system here. Actually, if anything, I should probably just make this on the other side. Boom. This muncher is very important also because he's kind of used to, like, help make this work out. Alright, and now I need a really stupid arena idea. Does anyone have a really stupid arena idea? Co-op stage, huh? Kinda. I mean, now we're getting to a versus section. I mean, how else are you gonna make a multiplayer versus part of it work? I'm gonna keep doing that because I can. But yeah, it was co-op. Also, hi Silent Boy, how you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for coming on down the stream. It's co-op in this section. See, in here, you gotta climb up with a partner to get all the way to the top. If you're playing local, well, then that's the only thing you can do is cooperate with a partner. If you're playing online versus, then you still have to cooperate with a partner. No matter what, you have to cooperate. Cooperation's a requirement. I do have a little funny section right here, though. Right here. Where you can abandon your ally if you want. And then the ally can go up there. If you abandon your ally, then you lose. But if your ally comes in with you, then you're fine. It pretty much just blocks up this door, really. And eventually there's a key that'll come down. Eventually. once the P wears off, I plan on making a P thingy up here where it goes like, yeah. Basically, if you're gonna be a dick at the very end to your ally, I'm going to punish you for it. That's it. That's all it is. I thought it'd be funny. Alright, I'm gonna do something like this. I think this is the best way to make a key spawn, is, put a muncher with the key up here. Where's the key again? Gizmos. Gizmos! Gizmo gets key. You're thinking the same? Yes! Perfect. Yeah, because it gets operated by a P-switch and that determines whether or not stuff happens. It's too much work. Well, you can see how much work I put into building the mechanics so it works. Yeah, now I'm just building like a versus arena because I want people to at least fight in the end. Fight each other in the end for no reason other than for my entertainment. Fight for my amusement! Yeah, peasants. And I need a way for this to work. I just need to figure out the best way to get it to work, though. That's all. It's gonna be another muncher on a P thing, so I just need to create, like, this platform. That's all. Alright. I was thinking something like this, kinda, but, like, not fully like that. Regardless, there's a wall here. That's the most important thing. You made a new cursed castle? I'd be entertaining to see that. Whenever I got the chance to. Of course, right now it's level building more than anything else. After level building, I might do some viewer levels, though. Afterwards, that is. For now... just this. Alright, I think I have an idea. Watch this. Hang on. Here's an idea. See this? Right now... oh wait, that's not gonna work like that. I just realized... you need 3 mushrooms and it'll make the P get hit. That's not gonna work at all. Well, I'll probably use an on-off switch, honestly. Because once you go through that, the on-off will be like, oh, you can restart and actually do the on-off thing probably here, but like... I'll probably include something here that spawns and goes straight to the entrance to prevent people from going in there. Because why not? That'll be this. That'll be that's purpose. Yeah. When a player spawns in here, this gets blocked, it doesn't matter at that point. Actually, maybe it will. Maybe I shouldn't. I also want it set when... because I want it to be off the whole time. It's gonna be off once it starts, so this will be off here. Hang on, I need to save and load up a reference. I need to load up a reference to my other level that I had that also had this work. I just need to make sure I figure this out. Where is it? That's 1.0. Where's 2.0? Yeah, this one. This is 2.0. This is 2.0. The one I still haven't uploaded yet because I'm stupid. That's it. This is one where it actually requires it because the arenas are actually completely different. Alright, multiplayer versus arena. Let's get going. How does that work? It hits a bomb that hits an on-off. Okay, that's easy enough. But I used an on-off switch, so, I guess I had to find a way to blow that up. Right? I think? I have to find a way to blow that thing up. Cool. Alright. So let's see if I can recreate something akin to that. We've got the single player thingy here. All the mushrooms get stored up here based on the players. When a player dies, their mushroom goes poof. That's a given. So eventually this will outweigh here. And when it outweighs it... what will that do? That's the question. What will happen once it outweighs it? Of course, it might be a little bit easy just to go like this and just be like... ta-da! You have two-way... It takes a little bit longer, but it gets up there now. Sort of deal. Alright, where's the key? The key? The cloud? The cloud? The cloud? The cloud? How long does it take for this to work? This is very important right now. First off, I should probably put the mushroom in the block, thinking about it. Because without the mushroom, that's gonna be a big problem. Alright, also I have to come out of the pipe. There. And also, you're not supposed to be going down right away. Hang on. I want to make sure it actually reaches here. You know? Alright. Where is... actually, I could just put a cloud here just to help balance it out better. And then when it's ready to take the weight in the scale, that goes kabloo. Kaboom. So how long? Yeah, that was really fast, actually. Alright, there you go. There's one mushroom for one player. Every time a player comes in here and hits it, one more player, one more mushroom. Once it gets completely filled up, eventually something will come here, block off the way, and all players are forced to go into the battle arena and do stuff. Eventually, to get the key. Which eventually leads to Bomb. Where's Mr. Bomb? Mr. Bomb here. Mr. Bomb, you're the one who holds the key this time. And you hold it all the way over here. So yeah, eventually a bomb will just blow that off screen. It'll be something like this. Wait, it'll be something like this. And then... that was a failure explosion. I can't believe you did that, Bomb. Alright, it's gonna be like this. So no matter where the bomb goes, kaboom. Damn it! There's the bomb. No matter where this goes, kaboom. It eventually does that, and god damn it. Didn't work. I need it to be unbalanced enough. In a very tight space. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, what happens if it's one over? What happens if you're one more over? Tell me what happens. Tell me! God damn it. This thing's not wanting to work, is it? Someone was just trying to talk to me while I was in the middle of this, sorry. That's why I usually have the door closed. Alright, now bounce it! Dang it! I guess I have to go even further, huh? Well, this is it. This is the furthest that I would like to go with this. If I have to go any further, it'll probably interfere with the multiplayer, and I'll have to figure out a different method. It worked in the other one, though, which is kind of interesting. Okay, that's obviously gonna work like that, thank you, game. There we go. That's just enough. Alright. So we'll create like a little start area here then that you can live forever and just have this be almost impossible. But you can enter it whenever you want because it's like this, you know? Or at least it'll look like that. Until eventually the actual battle begins. In which case, everything you know and love will kill you. This ground will go kaboom and it's gone. Only for a little bit though, only for a little bit. I just need to create how this arena would look though. Yeah? Yeah. That's it. There! Perfect arena! That's it. That's all the arena is. You just have players trying to grab and throw each other off the stage. When one remains, you get the key! And you win. That's it. That's the level. Did you expect much more? The level isn't based upon this section here. This section was just created to ensure that players at least had something... had a reason to keep going after they already lost. That's why these Bowser Jr. signs are also going to go everywhere when I get the chance to. Ta-da! Now, can we copy you everywhere? Can you go everywhere? Fight! Fight! I had to make sure it drowns out the correct thing, okay? Sorry if you feel like this is annoying. See, now you're in the boss fight arena! And you fight the other players off here. Until only one remains, which causes this to happen. And how I can confirm that is because when I'm in here with the mushroom... Ow, first off. It goes like this, and it goes kaboom. And if you notice, the one mushroom isn't enough to hold it. Okay, maybe that's a problem, actually. Hang on. Let's make sure that it actually works properly. Yeah? Oh my god, it's being held down by the tube. That's a good sign. Bowser Jr.? That's the music. And then it goes like that. There's only one player left. And of course it'll be in bubble format. Which means you get to go like this. Finish the level. Though I'd like it to be more interesting for the single player who makes it to the end. They actually appear here and they can jump at it. They can't go back though. And I purposely designed that room with only single player in mind. So only one player can go through based on the fact that they all have to hit the blocks. So all players get spawned into here and then they have to figure out what they're doing from there. And also because Frog. I did create Frog for a reason. Ta-da! And now you have 4 players fighting on this little arena to throw each other off. And some players are Frog. But oh yeah, and I do need a way to blow this up too. Eventually. It'll probably be something like that that leads to like a flamethrower hitting it or something. Just like how this bomb is probably gonna have something akin to that. Don't actually erase it. If anything, it'd probably be best to have something that like thingy. The bad thing in this style is you can't have the flagpole to grab less points. Yeah, that's why I'm like, don't care as much, because thankfully my thing doesn't have a thing against that right now. So yeah, what's gonna happen is eventually, like, there's gonna be this off-screen fireball that eventually comes in and be like, hey, you got X seconds to do your thing. Do it now. And it gives people the warning to, you know, actually do what they're trying to do. I'm also gonna put it here for that purpose, too. So that way, if players actually go a little bit too far, they can be like, I want to stay here. This place is safe. This place seems very... I forgot one important aspect, also. you know, the whole actual fireball going down the ordeal to light that thing up. And that one up. And you're like, okay, gotta go. Ta-da! No ground! Now what? I'm actually gonna get rid of that. So if players really want to stand here, they can. But hey, you got some protection, right? In fact, I could probably just do something like this to make it a little bit more interesting. There we go. I'm gonna put that there just for safety measures. There we go. See, now it looks like it's like, oh, well, we got those two there, and then it's like, oh, hang on, it's gonna blow them both up. I mean, it's not gonna blow up like that right away, because that's gonna kill him, but, you know. Point remains. The point remains, and that's what matters. I'm just thinking, sorry. Move you, and move you like that. There we go, that should work a little bit better. So we got you to there, which causes you to go there, and boom, that's it. That's it. That's all it is. And I want to create a bunch of Oz down here that are, like, not at the edges, because that one's at the edge. It's too bad I put those there to actually make solid ground for people, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So where's Aw? Yeah. And I'm gonna move you guys over here so it makes a little bit more sense. No, no, no! We already have that on Toadette. We don't need it on anything else. Everything's a boss fight! We don't need that. But yeah, everyone's in this here. No matter what you do, it's a boss fight! Yeah, once that first one blows up, ta-da! You get the key that goes through, and that didn't blow this part up, as I hoped. Actually, wait, I got a perfect solution to that. That fits well with this design of this level. Hang on. God damn it! This is the problem of sound effects! Hang on. There, now he's stuck there. And it looks like it's just part of the wall. Totally intentional. Da 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 da, it's gonna go kaboom. And there you go. Here's your battle arena. Throw players off the stage. If a player just falls, it doesn't even say aw. That's how bad you failed. But then again, you can also cause aw here. Right? Yeah. It's like so close. Ah. But then it usually leads to that, so you know. There we go. Here's our ending section. It's gonna be a tilt platform, since tilt platforms have been used quite a bit in this level. And also because I can, I'm gonna include a tilt platform right there. For no reason other than because I literally don't have a reason now to care. Like, at all. The start section has literally been reduced to being like this, so really, it's not really that important. You can go up and you'll see this little roof, but it looks a little bit more open as a result now. I also might want to move that bomb. Or this whole setup, in fact. Hang on. Can I just delete something here? You know, just give it a little scooch. Just give it a little scooch down, you know? There we go. There we go. Scooch it down a little. Boop! There we go. We did it. And now we've got battle. Bomb 1 sets that off. Bomb 2 sets those two off. It'll take like a few seconds before it starts, simply because I had to create like a little segue here. And then you're at the end. Oh yeah, and don't die there. It's really much the best thing I can say. The P is used to make sure everyone gets through, and then everyone fights who remains. And those who died because they were too slow end up coming up here and they get to do stuff here. I'm gonna have to change out the actual music effects there, thinking about it. Let's do a cat paw! Cat paw and a celebration. Sound effects! And of course you can always go back. Ta-da! And there's the only on-off block in the entire level, and nothing can blow it up, other than the one time it turns off, which determines the start. Do do do. And here we are. And yeah, of course the player up here, if they're all by themselves, they're the one who's gonna get it. That's kind of something that can't be stopped here. Also, I'm doing that to make sure it looks nice when they're up there, watching people fight to the death down here. Alright. And all players in here can get Frug. Because why not? The power of Frug. Who doesn't love a good Frug suit? Dev route? No. No, it's just the Frug route. That's the Frug route. And then everyone goes up here and begins the fight. With the safety zone being over here until it goes, you know, kaboom. And then the Frug Wars begin. Frug Wars with the tilty platform. Throw the other player off the stage, that's it. That's all it is. You spent so much time helping each other, now you gotta betray each other. I just need to get rid of this also, because that will never open up in single player. The key, though. The key? No, this thing is set to only work in this case. Like, I had the other mushroom up there for testing purposes. Now I'm gonna do single player and look what happens. Ta-da! The only real thing is if you're playing local, you fight to the death, and that's kind of it, though. So I need a local only key sort of deal. Which isn't that hard to make, thankfully. The local only key will be an easy one to make. I just gotta build that first. Ba-ba-bow. Ba-da-ba-bow. Ba-da-ba-bow. Alright, and now we have it. Our local only key. And it's gonna be here because I feel like it'd be more funny if it was just here. That's all. Actually, if anything, I should probably make this one block higher as a result. And get this fire out of the way. Ta-da! Although I could always make something that stops it. Actually, wait, that's literally what I think I can do. Can't I? Through the power of spike balls? Spike. I keep forgetting that this item exists, honestly. And in local play, it does that, and it'll be like, kablooey, the mushroom will go to the left, and there's a key in that block. So in local play, it's just guaranteed key. That's all that does. In other modes, like this, and online, nothing. You don't get anything. That's it. That's it. You lose. You fight to the death. Or, in this case, you can, you know, just touch the end. I also just have to make sure this works first, so, let me do that. Frug boat! You have it! Hi, Not Fired, what do you have? Did you figure something out? You figure out the secret to success in the game? in everything. You have money for bits. So that means you can cheer any amount of bits that you want? Any amount? Or only one? How many bits? That's the real question. You don't have to spend them here if you don't want to, just say. You can spend it however you want. But yeah, happy Wednesday. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday, Not Fired. Thank you for coming on down the stream. I am finishing up this multiplayer level today. No matter what, I'm finishing it up. I don't care. I need to make sure there's enough time for all 4 players to get in here also, so... yeah. Like a 10-second timer so all players get in properly. All of them hit the block. There might even be a bug where it might go a little bit sooner, which I don't care about that much. I just want it so that, like, all players at the very least go through there and do something. Most likely it'll be all players going through the doors at the same time rather than, like, through the pipe, but, like, as long as 2 mushrooms go up there and versus so that you have to do some kind of fighting, then I'm pretty much fine, because then the players will be fighting over the key at this point here, wouldn't they? Yeah. And this is always in the center, so the player with the key can always get away with it. More importantly, though, it's Frog Wars! Where's the evil fish? In this level, we have to be respectful and not have a fish everywhere. But we will include one fish now that you mention it. We'll have one fish right here. Oh, thanks for the bits, though. Why are you so dumb? You didn't have to cheer the bits if you didn't want to. I'm just saying, you can cheer for whoever you want. But I still appreciate it all the same. Thank you for the bits. Greatly appreciate you coming down to this stream. And hopefully you enjoy what you see. Alright, we're going for a green fish since that's the one you posted. Hang on. There's your fish. Do you like it? Do you like the fish? He's here! I'm gonna leave this actually as the Mario music for those players, but it'll probably be this music anyways, so, you know. The point is, this is boss fight area now, where you fight other players. It's also really easy in single player, because, you know, it takes 13 seconds, then you're gonna get a key. That's the point. The point is, in multiplayer, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they start coming through, and then you gotta worry and get going. Because you're most likely gonna come out here if you work together. Which will cause the P thing to happen that's happening up here. Which I still need to program in, actually. I also need to make sure that dies off screen. That's the most important thing. Okay, can we kill this faster? I like to kill this thing faster. Yeah, thank you. Boo boo boo! Alright, where's our P? And where's our not? Where's our thing that's gonna die? I feel like I should just make it visible, though, for the sake of making it visible, so I'm just gonna do this. And just be like... Look! Muncher! And then, yeah. And then P gets hit. Somehow. Off-screen P, that's all that matters. It has to be off-screen, because no one needs to know what's actually happening. Give it X amount of time for it to basically say, alright, there you go. And in Versus, it's gonna take a little bit faster, so, you know. No worries there. Alright, let's get going. And of course, in single player, you don't go here. There's no reason to go there in single player. Did the dumb. Dang. But yeah, if you're playing this in multiplayer, it does this. So it doesn't actually go down. And then you get the key, which leads you into here. Which is just literally the multiplayer room, but you know. It might be just the multiplayer room, but like, point remains that you still get in there. And it's mostly meant to punish the player who goes in there first. without anyone else following in behind them. It's just enough time, too, so I think this works out. So yeah, player goes in. It'll probably say lulling coins. Might not actually be fast enough, though, actually, thinking about it. Oh, wait, but if there's a second mushroom that joins in at one point afterwards, let me test that out. Let's just assume that the P is here, then. Alright? And one player just comes in afterwards. Concert Doge. Concert Doge. Hi, Zamungo. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Today I'm trying to finish building up a level I've been working on. So that does that. And that will do that. Alright, let's get rid of this mushroom and test it in full now. That mushroom's not going to exist in the main game. It's literally just to simulate another player coming in after they enter the pipe. So basically, so long as another player enters the pipe situation. It's not working. It's not working. Alright, let's try something like this then. Come on now. You! Get! There we go. Alright, let's see how this works. Doesn't do anything. Well, that didn't really help my hopes that much. I just want 2 to outshine the 1. That's it. Two does not outshine the 1 in this case. Unfortunately, 2 loses out to the 1. Alright, let's try balancing out like this then. Can 1 beat it? 1 doesn't even reach it! Alright, cool. I guess this is the setup I have to go with now, is it like this. This is a requirement. Alright, cool. How about the other side? How does you work? Huh. Not quite how I thought it would work. I guess I can shrink it a little bit and go like this, right? Will that work? Yeah, because that now blocks the door. Oh, but then they can't get through. Ha. Why you have to be so complicated, game? Why you have to be so complicated? We're so close, yet we're so far at the same time. I just need any one object to tilt it back into position. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Please? Alright, let's try it. This is very important. I just need to make it so at any one point, if mushrooms get put there, it balances it out. That's it. That's the goal. It's not enough to having just 2 mushrooms on their own like that. Alright, what if we tried something like this, then? How do we do the do here? How do I do this? Boop! We get that mushroom in there. It went way too far and unbalanced itself. Muncher, why are you so fat? Why do you have to be so fat? You fat muncher. You fatty. Fatty fat muncher. What a fatty. Why is the muncher such a fatty? One balances that out, huh? Now it's bouncy. This, I need to test without. Because if one exists, then that's... Yeah, no, it didn't work. Will this work? Bounce off key. No. Why does Muncher have to be so hefty? Why does it have to be so fat? Alright, this is to simulate me already being in there. It's too fat! It's too fat! Alright, I have another idea then. We'll move everything a layer down. This includes the door too. Good door. Good door. Alright, now let's see what happens. Yeah. Good. Now what happens if I hit it? Muncher 8. Muncher fat. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'll take that right this second. Hurt my throat a little with that. There, it's bounced out! Doesn't matter if he dies or not. The objective has been met. As long as one player goes through, after the first player, they will be allowed through. Basically, as long as there's 2 players in this room, after the P gets hit. Oh, come on. Is that actually a thing? Did I actually find a way to dodge it? The mushroom? And there's a bug. Well, I know how to rectify that one. You're forcing my hand here, game. Oh, wait, actually... I think it's because there's a block there in general. Hang on. Yeah, there's a block there. Why is there a block here? Hang on. I think there's a block there. It's just preventing jumping in general. Yeah, because you're gonna hit that no matter what. Going through there. There we go. That'll fix it. Easy solution. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. There. As long as there's 2 players in there, before the P runs up. And then you can go through. Which leads you to here. And this boss arena of stuff. Which eventually blows it up, which, you know, is the win. Yeah. It goes so fast that they all eventually blow up. I think this is good now. I think we're in the clear. Alright, now I just need a lull. It's time for a lull. L-O-L. Lol. When you enter, you'll see the coin lol. Coin lol. You can barely read it, but you know, if it gets hit, coin lol. And then you'll realize what happened. Oh. Not quite how I thought it would work out. I guess it really does work better like this then, huh? Hang on. I guess it really does work better like this then. Because one mushroom, that would be the player's mushroom, when they enter the room. It'll be like this, and it'll be like, lol, you're stuck here, and you have to die. So this is really a troll for players who choose to abandon their ally. Don't abandon your ally. That's it. I'm literally gonna put that in the description too. Don't abandon your ally. Your friends. Then again, it's not like people online can see that. So when they come here, they might think that, oh, it's okay. But like, why is there a spring up there, you might wonder? To help your friend up? So then you help your friend up and it prevents the whole lol statement from happening. Be nice to your friends. If you abandon them, you're going to lose. And for a first-time viewer, they're all just gonna try and go in here. So, you know, 2 players go into here. Doesn't matter when, because I literally have that P to simulate what happens if they come in late. Ta-da! 2 friends equals key. If the other team somehow makes it, they go in here. And then you go up to the fight. And you actually fight players here at this point. Now you fight them. You fight them. We need our entrance huzzahs also. Our entrance huzzahs! Every time you hear the huzzahs, you know the players are coming in. The people are cheering as they prepare for battle. The fish judge is up there, judging everything that goes on. He needs to go a little bit lower. Fish judge can't be seen anymore. He needs to be visible by all the players. Yes, this means he might possibly be able to kill someone. But at this point, he's fish judge. He just kind of exists there to be a fish judge. You know? And of course, once this thing goes kaboom, ta-da, you win. That's it. That's it. That's it. Time to leave. Goodbye. Bow. There's a lot of empty space in this level. There's a lot of empty space. I'm not using this empty space, so I might as well just see how much I can... Should I bring it down? Should I write a secret message? I'm gonna write a secret message. Hang on. First, let's do this, so it all looks like it's together. And then we'll do it like this. So I can make a better roof. And then I can make a secret message. Or a drawing. You know, I think people more like the idea of a drawing, right? What would you guys prefer, a secret message or a drawing? For like the title card thingy. Yeah, I should probably put something here that'll make it look like players are actually going together. I'm also thinking of changing this theme to something like castle or airship. Why? I don't know. It's too creepy now. Maybe? Nah, change the theme. Underwater doesn't make sense. Desert, I'm not so sure. Forest, this is stupid. Sky might work. Nah. Underground? The underground environment? Yeah, now it looks like it's just an underground fight ring like thing, so maybe that would work. But then again, I kind of want the background to actually fit with the whole snow theme, so... No, secret. I have to do secret message now. I have to do secret message because you can look at this at any time at the one thingy. The, if you view the level, you can be like this. And then I'll be like, hi, mommy. Or should I put something funny? Where's the one-ups if this appears in Endless? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's a good point. And now... We need to make it so that we get 1-ups and blocks. But they're all gonna be, like, they're gonna be right here. And you'll appear in the center of them. Because why not? There you go. And you'll be right here. So you can get the 50s if you want. Because, like, maybe you need the extra things, and you get the 1-ups. So you get the 3 lives guaranteed, and you can get a 50 to get you closer to your next one. Or better yet, I'll turn these into, like, 10s and 30s. So you can earn up to 50 coins for your next life. Ta-da! You get the 3 lives, then you can pick how much coins you want. If you just want 30, then boom. Really, it's the ultimate grind. The ultimate grind. Long level, though. Alright. We have this section here now to play with. All here. What message should we write to everybody who's gonna view the level in this level viewer thingy? We need to write them a message. I mean, I'm gonna start off with the obvious. The best message. Hello. Hey, wait. Hello. Hello. There we go. Hello. Because this is the section that they can only see if they're viewing that one section, so we might as well write messages to them. And if I want to build the thing that people can actually see when they actually start the level, it'll be in here. Help me? You want to say help me? Alright, this will be the area right here where we create how the level looks when we upload it. So it'll be like in a section that looks like this. I could also just do this to help out with that as well. Make it look like it's more off the ground, you know? Have to build the ground here. Alright, so we gotta go make sure this ground is not visible, and then we can just go like this when we upload the level. So we save it like this. Ta-da! And then we can make it look like a climbing section. So, like a little screenshot of how it looks. So we have the level, we have the screenshot. The one section we can actually have a screenshot in. I almost forgot some very important things here. It wouldn't be a true frog party without little extra frogs in here, you know? Frog party! Frog party! This is the greatest party of all time. You would hate everything if you were to miss this. Hang on. Hang on. I have to make this frog party the greatest frog party ever. So let me just copy all these frog pipes over here and... Frog party! How many people do you think would just stay here for a while just because of all the frog suits? You know, I might as well point out where the players should actually go in here, because why not? You! In there now! Help me, teamwork. How about frog? Should tell people frog. Who doesn't love a good frog party? You know they're all loving it. You know you love the frog party. Alright, let's get over to that actual, like, part where we're writing messages. We're writing messages now. Alright. Let's put teamwork right here. It's one of the few letters that does not work like this. I'm also getting rid of these stupid things in the way. They don't work. T-E-A. M. W. It's a very awkward W, I know. Teamwork. Teamwork. Frog party. Teamwork. Alright, I'm gonna put the word frog in green letters right here in frog suit. Can I do this? F. R. R. Did I spell it the same as the other R? No, I spelled that off. Hang on. It looks better like that. F-R. The U is the most important part. Remember to always spell frog with a U. And remember that this one goes a little bit bigger, because that's how G's work. Frog. Frog? Just a lot of words. That's all it is. Just a lot of words. Damn, it's too big. I can't grab the word frog in one setting. I almost wonder if I should make it like that. Nah, it doesn't look right enough. Frog? It's like, hello! Frog? Teamwork. Frog needs to go a little bit further, actually. Alright, Frog, get going. Frog? Alright, we can have one more word. We have space for one more word. What word should we put in this level? I'm gonna drop teamwork a little bit. We have space for one more word. Anyone have any good suggestions? Frog? I also want to shove this up here just to make it look nice. They'll never see it! It just makes me feel nice unless they view the thing, in which they can see the letters anyways. We're almost there. Come on. Just get in the thingy and there we go. There we go! You know, thinking about it, I should probably also do something for that area, just because it feels nice to do that. Blue! That's a problem. I have to rebuild those now. Alright. You, there. Why it'd be better. Then we can do... No. Oh. Actually, it would be better to do it like this overall. That kind of deleted some stuff, though. Alright, Bowser Jr.'s and our entry arena stuff. Let's get you back into play. There you go. You'll always see the background, though, of this, so don't worry. Boom. Alright, can I get out of the... Thank you. There. See, that looks a little better. Now you can actually enter the arena, and then... There's hello, teamwork, Frog. I'm gonna move Frog a little bit more this way, because why not? Not sure what else to put for the final word. Let's just draw an emote. Let's just do this. Hang on. And now a P. That's one block too high. You should also go more like that. Alright, so P. It's perfect. No, I have to make it out of a different emote now. I have to make it out of something else. Hang on. There we go. That'll work better. Alright, we're gonna move the P for reference over to here, and then we'll just start building it, yeah? It's a fish emote. I'm gonna move these a little bit further back so it's easier to tell what's going on there. There, we've got hello, teamwork, Frog, and... Perfect. I'm gonna move teamwork like that. Fire speed! Okay, that's too many letters, first off, to build anything. Teamwork already took up a lot as it is, and Frog needed the section all to itself up there, so... You know. There's only so much one can do. There. Frog is very important. I need the word Frog to exist no matter what. Everyone needs to see that the word Frog exists. I was thinking about it. I should probably move it a little bit more to the right. Or maybe I do have space for one more word, actually. Hang on. We'll move Frog over there. We'll move you over here. And I have space for one small thing right there if I move teamwork over to make it look like it's more separated, you know? Ta-da! Yeah, I'm gonna put an O. Why? No reason. Just an O. In the perfect size. Just an O. We'll make it like this so it looks more like an actual circle than anything else. Yay! Frog? Yay! We did it. We made words that people will see one day, maybe. One day, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they'll never see it. And now for the final thing, our image. I think the Frog suit's one of the best things, so we can actually show, like, what looks like people helping each other. make it so it looks like a platform more than anything else. Also, I have to make sure it doesn't spawn anywhere, yeah? Nothing. Actually, I can just look at it from here just to make sure. Looks like it doesn't reach anywhere, thankfully. That's a good sign. Alright, and then we'll have the frog be right here. Just be like jumping it. And then we'll create some lines to make it look like it's actually jumping. So there we've got a fish and a frog working together to climb this area. And then I'm gonna type in here teamwork. How to type in teamwork. With such little lettering, how do I type words? T-E-A-M. Team! I think. Right? Concern Doge. Not that concerning, right? There, it looks like this. Team. Team. It's hard to read the team part. Let's just make it a fire bar so it's easier to read. Team. T E A T E Can I just pull it back? Would that help? No, I can't pull this one back. I can pull that one back. T-E... A... I'm gonna draw it like this A, because I can. T-E-A-M. Doesn't work. This is harder to put together than I thought. Team! We'll move all of you down so it looks like he's actually trying more. And I'll draw my very, very garbage thumbs up. That is a very bad thumbs up. I'll do this as like the symbol to say that's in the center, you know? So let's get up here and see what happens. Does this work? Does it say team? Team! It's kind of hard to see the red ally though, so we're gonna make it a frog instead. Two frogs teaming up to clear the level. Let's see. Oh, that's 3, 3. So let's actually make this a little longer. There we go. Team. let's make this platform look a little bit more tilty also. Alright. And now... That looks very hard to see, actually. Go that high. There we go. He'll be standing there, and he'll be jumping off of it like that. Looks like action lines, kinda, so... This should be good. Team! This is the dumbest thing I've ever done for, like, a title card. I just want to say that. I'm just saying that. Dumbest idea ever. Alright, let's make sure it's all good. I kind of want to fill in that part because the inner me is just saying, please fill in that inner part. Come on, fill it in. Fill it in! We're almost there. Just fill her in. There we go. Should be all fine. That's the level. And because... No, I like that background like that. Alright, I think it's ready to upload. So let's upload the level! Can't believe it took me so long to upload a level. Tatter! Teamwork! And then the versus pipe leads you to where you gotta, damn it. The moment I start, I notice the one thing that looks off. Please fix yourself. Alright. Let's set the picture better. So, save. There we go. Team! Alright. Now, let's climb together. Except in single player format, because it works in single players. And that there, because why not? There's an on-off block. Perhaps that on-off block shouldn't exist. Also, before I do that, I actually want to do something else just to make sure I have a copy of it saved. We add the apostrophe now. Except I didn't set it up properly. Oh, crap! Hang on, just a little bit lower, and... Perfect! Teamwork power! Let's go! So I'm gonna pick Team Green because I tested out the red side too many times. There we go. Go! Alright, we gotta wait for that. He's like, what the? Oh. And now you do your thing. Give me Shroom. Thank you. Alright, let's get this clear check going. Oh, come on. Good thing Vine still exists as Vine, though. Ah, come on. I want up! Huh. Did I do something off there? Shouldn't be that hard to replicate. Oh, there's supposed to be a vine there. That's my bad. My bad. Sorry about that. I almost made one team impossible. This is why I'm testing it on the other side to make sure that it actually is replicated well enough, you know? You always gotta be careful. Alright, let's do this again. Team! Prepare to upload. I'll need to play this level at some point soon. Yeah, perfect time to finishing this level though, indeed, I have to say. Very good timing. Gonna go down here, because fastest. How... Do people think this takes too long? Do you guys think this takes too long, or is it fast enough? I'm gonna probably make a version 2.0 of this level, so, you know, don't have to worry too much about what's going on here. Alright, let's go. Gimme Shroom! Boop! Alright. Up we go! There's no point there. I know I have to get up this barn. Alright. Get going. Break it all open. This is more of a puzzle, but I literally did it because I wanted to create an excuse to make the ground pounding of their matter. Gotta make sure you don't blow that part up, you know? Ah, come on. This setup makes this part hard. Alright, you can get up there now. Get up! This is gonna be the hardest part, like these parts right here for single player, and even the multiplayer section, this is gonna be the hard parts here. But thankfully you can do that to let your allies up, so, you know. If one player knows how to get up, then the other might surely know how to get up eventually, right? Then again, there's not as many as I'm making it out to be right now. Alright. Can't hit that without you, and this is the one time where this actually matters. To make the jump like this. I realize there's something there. And this is why I clear check. This is why you have to clear check. You may have accidentally left something in that you didn't mean to leave in there. How did I miss that so many times? I don't even know. Hang on. I want to move it a little bit more down. Just a little. There. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Let's climb again. From the very bottom. Look at that, it's green underneath. Do 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 boo, boo 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 boo. Come on. Perfect symmetry. And you're forced to hit that, which means the other player will be forced to hit it, which means the other player will be forced to knock up to prevent the mushrooms from spawning. Again, still need to test this in actual multiplayer versus to make sure. Obviously didn't get a good opportunity to test. Oh yeah, no matter what, you have to make that jump, I just realized. Alright. Climb! Alright. Yeah, there's no point going up there because of the fact that, that's a multiplayer versus only part. Because if you're big, you go like that and you're good. Your ally will drop down the donuts for you. Alright. Oh, come on, can I? Please? Thank you. Dang it! That's not gonna work well. And I purposely did design so the bombs wouldn't go back and blow anything up, so no need to worry about that. Alright. And it is designed to be a little bit more difficult there. You can get up with the dry bone shell, thankfully, still, but it's a lot harder if you blow stuff up there. Alright. Up. 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 That's the hard jump for me. Why is that the hard jump for me? Why is that the hard jump for this level? Alright. We're gonna need both, so let's get both. Alright. Boing! And we're up here. Oh, come on. No! Platform! I think that part that's probably gonna be most intimidating for people is the fact that you can see the arrows of the other team to your left. Most likely. Most likely. There we go. Ah! There we go. Now that it's hit, you can go up! Except I suck at jumping. Still. Seriously, why do I suck at this jump so much now? Wasn't that hard before? First one's free if you know how to get it. Alright. There we go. Got the first one. Dropped it as a result. Have to jump back up here. Come on! We're almost there. Beep. No! Up! Up. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's get this. Alright, we got two. Oh, you can just swing really high and make it yourself, actually, if you're big. I forgot about that. But only if you're big. Okay, so that's a good benefit of being single player, at least. At least I know that's now a possibility if you want to. So players will actually be trying to actively swing their hardest, or trying some other stuff. One of the two. I actually was hoping for that originally when big, that you could just hit it, if you just swung hard enough. So that actually works out well. Right. I just have to figure out how to swing hard enough, though, that's all now. And that's clearly not swinging hard. Oh, I did swing hard enough. I swung hard enough there. Dang it! Dang it. Which way do you guys think would be easier? The spring method I'm saying with this? Or this just jumping off the claws and praying that you're tall enough to hit it? Which in big mode you can. Thank you, Spring, for being a friend. Now we gotta get up there and make sure that this thing happens. Without that, we'll never get through here. To the end! Frog Paradise! There's even some fire bars below. They can't reach us, it's fine. And here's our winner. Let me through right here now, please. Thank you. I don't know why. I thought I just saw 2 mushrooms there. Was I mistaken or no? Was there 2 mushrooms there? I'm gonna upload it version 1.0 anyhow. So yeah, let's climb together. The description is not Mario and Link. Sorry. That was the level I took it from. That was the level I based it off of because I usually go like this. Wait. No, let's climb together. No! Don't make me cancel out if I accidentally back up on the last one. Why do those two have to be mixed? Thank you. 0.1. Version 0.1. Co-op versus climb challenge. Climbing challenge. C-H-A-L... Yeah, there, challenge. Challenge! Alright, let's move this over here so I can actually move it like this. It's a co-op versus climbing challenge. Work with F-R-I with a friend / rival. Rival to reach the top. I hope I have enough letters. I think I have enough letters. No! No! To reach the T! To reach the T! To reach the T! Hang on, I'm just gonna label it as version 1 because it really is just version 1. Versus climbing challenge. I'm gonna change this up. It'll work. It'll work. Version 1. Work with friend rival. Work with a friend rival to reach the top. Thank you. Hopefully I don't have to make more than 9 versions. There we go! I did it! Description made. Level uploaded. God damn it. Multiplayer versus. Standard? Standard. I think... I'm trying to... Technically it works in single player too, but... Like, it's just the climbing level. So, standard? Standard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with standard. Ta-da! Now if anyone wants to play the level, there's your code. Go on, get your world record of first place. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it! You know you want to. Yeah. That's it. This is version 1.0 of this level. I recommend sharing it with people who... I don't mind if you share it online as long as you tell me what it is that as long as you show me who it is you play with. Or show it with. Basically, if someone's playing this level on stream, can I see what's going on? That's all I really want to know. It doesn't have to be a live reaction. Like, I will probably share it with some people. But if you want to share it with other people, if you know people who are playing it locally or online, share that. I'd like to see how this goes. Any ways to improve this, I'd love to. And of course, if anyone else wants to know, then yeah, we can go from there. But yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all for coming down to the stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time watching, chilling, enjoying. Watch as I tried to build a level and absolutely fail in every single way, shape, and form as I try and do it. Yeah, that's going to do it though for the stream. We're going to be rating someone who's playing Mario Maker. I'll try and see if I can find someone who's doing like a versus local sort of like level viewer thingy. Maybe. I'm looking for a level viewer though, that's for sure. But regardless, I'm going to share the level with whoever I raid, so... Let's go raid someone. Maybe someone who I've raided before. Maybe someone who I haven't raided before. There are some people with viewer levels. I think I'm gonna pick you because why not? Please don't reveal who you are on the stream. I don't have the voice chat. No one can hear what's saying. No one hears what they're saying. Not like they can hear me anyways. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We're going to be rating Hotfist.com, who is currently playing viewer levels. They encourage troll levels, so if you really want to, the view is closed though, so probably can't actually do it. Maybe they'll raid someone else soon. Who knows? But we're going to raid them until they finish the stream. And yeah, thank you all for coming. And tomorrow we're doing more viewer levels, so it's gonna be that. And hopefully my voice will get better. My voice still hurts. Why am I still talking? We need a raid so I can stop talking, please! Help me! Good night.